Hi guys, can you hear me alright? This should all be working. Right, just got a couple of buttons to push and then we can get started. How is everyone? Are you all good? Hi Ace, hey Ronick. Hope you guys are doing okay. Alright, good. Put that there, right, and then I can see everything. Good, good, good. Right. Nice. Right. Yeah, I think we're about to good to go, guys. So we're gonna get on with some War Thunder, obviously. You know how it is around here. I've also got Death Stranding 2 for us to check out today. But we will do that at the end of today's stream because obviously it's an 18 plus, so I need to put the restrictions on. And hopefully we'll get the Lost Starship squeezed in. So that's what we're gonna try and aim for. Hey Andy, hey guys, welcome on in. So let's kick it off with doing dailies. Win 2 battles. And win 10 battles. Okay, that's easy enough. Right, I got 3 minutes left on that. Right, let's get queued. Let's go. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Marcus. So yeah, we got plenty to be getting on with today. It is probably going to be a little bit of an earlier finish today. My mum wants a roast dinner tonight for dinner, so I've got to get my button gear and do all of that tonight. Hi, Mickey. So yeah, 7 at the absolute latest. I'm gonna be hopping off. So yeah, so we'll see how we do for time. If you want to win a copy of The Last Starship, my Discord giveaway channel is a link to that. So that's where you can find that. Welcome on in. Hi guys. Just queuing up for our first match of the day. Everybody's doing all right. Hopefully everybody's having a good. It is Friday today, isn't it? Or am I going crazy? Yes, it is Friday. I thought it was. I don't know why. I keep thinking it's Thursday. It's all massively messed up in my head. Complete brain fart Maximus, as usual. Oh. Hey man, how you doing? Hi Jade, hey DT. Hi Hairfest. Hi Monster. Right, hopefully we can actually get a queue. Looks like everybody's playing tier 2s today. Everybody's playing tier 2s. Yikes. Oh, we got a match. We got a match. We're good. We're good. Yeah, the player numbers really dip past a certain point. It's just gonna make grinding past certain tiers interesting. Right, let's get in there. The event, the nuclear thing, yeah. Yeah, the guys were yapping about it yesterday. I've not really got any interest in playing it or trying it, if I'm honest. Hi, Sarah. Hey, Newman. Welcome in, guys. Hi, David. Yeah, I don't know. With it being a jet event, it doesn't really appeal to me. I'm not that bothered. Hey, Ghost. How you doing? Hey, Omar. Yeah, good luck with that, Ryu. Yeah, I'm not that bothered, honestly. I'm just gonna chill and do my thing like usual. I think I'd rather, like, just grind out some low-tier sets and just have a bit of fun mucking around, you know? So, it's probably what I'm gonna be, focusing on. Yes, you can join. I'm doing 6.3 and under Air Arcade, so that's what you'll need to gear towards. So, get that sorted and I can bring you in. The queues are a little slow, just FYI. Everybody seems to be queuing up tier 2s again at the moment, so... Yeah, I'm just not bothered with it, Ace, if I'm honest, at all. Yes, I play Naval all the time, boss. Yep. In fact, we were playing yesterday. Thank you for the follow, Thomas. You're a legend. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining us. Mikey, hi. Welcome on in. Thank you whoever did the likes, by the way. I can't see it. John, that's not a terribly appropriate comment. We don't do politics, religion here, all that gubbins, so please keep it out of here. Oh, well done, Ghost. Good job. Good job, good job. Well done. Hi, Caviar. As you. Yep, that guy's down. Right, cool. Okay, one down. Let's go. Hey, user. Welcome on in. A10 surprisingly fun. Yeah, I know some people enjoy it. I don't really play much in the way of jets, so, you know. Not really my thing. Hey, well done, Ghost. Not far off, then. It's the A5. I have quite a few different ones, so it's hard for me to remember. I kind of just slam it all in a set and just keep grinding. If it needs upgrades, it's getting played. 25 off? Oh, you're not far at all. Not far at all. BR 6.3 and under. Yeah. We're just getting more plane parts, doing dailies. Just got to get wins at the moment, so there we go. Oh, you've been doing the tanks, fair enough. I do need to get back on and do some tanks at some point. I have played realistic, yeah. I just choose not to. I like to play multiple vehicles. I want to prioritize getting vehicle upgrades. I'll play realistic a lot for boats, though, and I'm trying to learn realistic for tanks, but for air, I like having the multiple vehicles. It's nice to be able to put a set together and do a whole bunch of different stuff at once. That, and I like to focus on the battle pass as well, and I find the battle pass, the tasks are easier. So, works for me. Yeah, I've played German ground. I haven't played American ground much. I got to the 4-3 light, and that's about it. As far as I got. I probably will go back to that set at some point, but right now I'm doing Sweden for tanks. And then, how do you hit all your shots? You have to predict. So in arcade, you'll actually get a reticule circle for roughly where you should be aiming for, but don't take it as gospel. You need to factor in the speed you and your enemy are traveling, the direction, the angle, the type of ammunition and the ballistics associated with it. So, practice and getting a feel for it. I have days where I completely whiff it, but it's all good. It's practice makes perfect. Best ammo depends on your preference, really. I like universal personally for the amount of fires it sets. There's a lot of people that like the trace rounds so that you don't have them spotted so the enemy won't dive away. Yeah, the default one's pretty crap, if I'm honest. Some aircraft don't have universals, though. You might have the air option instead. If you're doing bombers or strikes, armor piercing can be quite useful because it makes it easier to go after tanks and AA and stuff. I'm not allowed to say A, sorry. I'm sure you can work it out from my socials, though. I'm not allowed to openly specify, sorry. Against TOS to state that. You're right, Atlas. How you doing? Yes, I remember you, Ariel. How you doing? Honestly, did I ban you? I can't even remember, dude. I don't remember. It's been that long, dude. It's probably on my notes somewhere. I've not been playing the nuclear event. No, haven't bothered. It doesn't really interest me, to be honest, Chad. How you doing, Reese? How'd you get nukes? You need to be playing above a certain BR, Reese, and then it's a case of getting a certain level of score. Once you get that qualifying level of score, you'll then be able to deploy a plane with a nuke attached to it. But you, like I say, you have to be playing vehicles above a certain BR for it to even be a feature. So it boils down to your ability to accrue score. Why? Because it just doesn't bother me. I'm just not interested. I got other things I want to be doing. Waiting an hour to get into the... Oh, that's not good. No, that's fine, B19. You are more than welcome. Thank you very much. We do a lot of new player-friendly content here, so... Yeah, 6, 7 above. Exactly, Ghost. Thank you. Yeah, I am planning a new player content series, so if you want to know stuff, get a refresher on the game, whatever, there's going to be a ton of stuff geared towards that. How'd you get more planes? Define more planes. Do you mean more slots, or do you mean unlocking them in the tech tree? Be more specific. Yes, hydration. Absolutely, Naval. Yep, we need that. Oh, yes. I remember. Yeah. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, if you checked all the vaults, you would have seen. Like I say, I am very specific with regards to that. I do appreciate you coming in and apologizing. Oh, could you drop me a whisper, please? Given that you've taken the time to come here and apologize, I will look at unbanning you, if that's a reasonable, amicable solution to you. I do appreciate people who are mature in these kinds of matters, so, and the fact that you've realized that in hindsight. I don't appreciate the fact you were argumentative at the time, because I went out of my way to explain it to you multiple times, but I'm willing to do water under the bridge, and we'll start fresh if that sounds good to you. Drop me a DM and I'll unban your original account, alright? And we'll have a fresh start, buddy. How's that sound? Cannons? Yeah, cannons can be good. You gotta be careful with the bounce. Yeah, just drop me a private message, dude. We'll sort it out. Or if you can just let me know the account name. Are you in the Discord? I don't think you I can't remember, honestly. Anyway, just DM me, dude, and we'll yap about it and I'll sort you out, okay? I'll sort you out. Oh yeah, 100% Reese. I'm all about education and second chances here. If people can be, like, humble... I mean, I make mistakes, right? But if I make a mistake, I'll admit it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I get things wrong all the time. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. But we can, yeah, you can be 19. Absolutely. There's a link in the bio if you want to check it out. Hi, Carlton. Thank you for resubbing, mate. You're a legend. How are you doing? Hope you and the wifey are doing well today. I can't put links in chat there, B19, but I'm sure if you go check the profile, you can find all the links on there, mate. Unhealthy love. Oh, for stealth. I misread that as seatbelts there for a second. Being a donut. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. As I say, I will get you sorted out later today, okay? Give me a minute. I will, let me just grab the username a second. I'll just put a note in my list. We'll get it all sorted out, buddy. But yeah, no, it's nice to hear from you, dude. It is nice to hear. I was wondering how you do. What tier's the plane? Tier 4, I believe. Yeah, I know you're a good Viper. Hi, Cap. How you doing? Nah, I'm not playing the nuclear escalation mode now. We're just chilling, man. How are you, though? Thank you for the follow as well, by the way, Reese. Appreciate it. Easter weekend. Yeah. You guys got much planned? What country? We're playing Germany at the moment. I got stuff needs grinding, so we're just gonna work our way through it. Slowly but surely. I'm kind of up in limbo at the moment with my weekend at the moment. I don't know what KBM stands for. If you could clarify, I'd appreciate it. And then I can answer the question. Hi, Chris. B-52? Yeah, but a lot of people were yapping about the B-52. Some people were saying about whaling. I mean, I do technically have 10k of stuff in my account, GE. Oh, keyboard and mouse. Sorry, I thought you were talking about some mode or some bullshit for a second. And I was like, hang on, what? Yeah, I like keyboard and mouse personally. Keyboard and mouse is very helpful. But yes, I play with a keyboard and mouse. Yes, sorry. I misread what you said. Alright, I didn't know why for a second. I thought KBM, it's just like an abbreviation for a game name or something. I was like, what? So, yeah, stealth belts can be good. It really is a preference thing. As I say, great for realistic in particular when you're trying to get the jump on your opponent. But, yeah, I like my universals. I'm just a little bit of a sucker for the universals, if I'm honest. Why arcade? Want to play multiple vehicles, easier to do my battle pass tasks. Want to get multiple things done. More upgrade XP, more crew XP. Those are my main reasons. Oh, you switched to keyboard and mouse after the controller for like 4 years. Yeah, that'd take a little bit of time to learn. You get there, though. How are you doing, by the way, Lau? Got family coming over? Nice. You got some Persian-style lamb. Sounds good. Sounds very, very nice. Yeah, I'm a bit in limbo at the moment. I'm waiting on a reply to an email at the moment. And then we'll see what happens with that, because I might be working all weekend. Technically both, B19. This is a very common question we get on the channel here. Now, what you will hear a lot in the community is everybody will turn around and they'll say, grind realistic, it's faster, or grind sim, it's faster. Now, I can see why people have that in their heads, but it is both true and wrong at the same time. It is a very common kind of myth or misconception, whatever you want to call it, right? And I'll explain why. I'm not going to leave you hanging with no info as to why. Because again, this is why we talk about this stuff here. So, the reason you will hear that statement as an absolute is because basically, arcade, then you've got realistic, which has a scaling on it. Then you've got sim, which has got even more scaling on it, okay? Now, what people fail to mention is that scaling is percentage based, and it's percentage based on your performance. That guy just wanted to ram me. Okay. Hey, Ghost. So basically, you can have a percentage, but if the percentage has got nothing to modify, you get nothing, right? So you can get 3 bazillion% of 0. That's still 0, right? It's not a fixed guaranteed number, right? And herein lies the problem. And this is why you've got to think about the nuance of it a bit more, okay? Because you can get the increased scaling, but if we look at a player, okay, and we go, right, they play arcade, they play realistic, and they don't play realistic anywhere near as good as they play arcade by a really big margin, you'll actually end up earning more in arcade, because even if the scaling kicks in for realistic, it won't outdo the performance deficit, right? The flip side can be true, though. You can have a player that's an absolute god in realistic who's garbage at arcade, and you've got the scaling on top as a bonus. Well, kudos, you're even better off than you would have been, right? The other thing you need to factor in as well is you do get an escalation in your earnings based on the BR you're playing. So something to factor in is you might have increased scaling in realistic, but if you're only competent at it to a very low tier, but in contrary, you're extremely competent at a higher BR, or moderately even competent at a higher BR, it could actually be in your favor to play the arcade over the realistic if getting through the tech tree and getting silver earnings is your priority. So, this is where the nuance lies with the issue. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this. You very much need to look at you as an individual. It is not an absolute play the harder mode, you will earn more. You've got to figure out what works for you. That's the problem, because the scaling is percentage derived. You've also got to bear in mind there's mechanical differences between arcade and realistic, and even sim for that matter. And how you cope with that, how long the matches last, etc. are also implications that you need to think about. So, figure out what mode you're comfortable with mechanically. Figure out what you enjoy. Yeah, did you want to play right now, Oak? Who else wanted to play? Right, okay, Ghost is gonna go grind, that's fine. I think you might be on my block list, Cat. Give me 2 seconds, I think I'm gonna have to find you. Oops, I think it's that one. Hang on a second. Let me sort you out. Yeah, you can be 19. There are lobby rules, though. You're new here, aren't you, right? I need to go through the rules with you quickly. It takes like a couple of minutes. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, B19, anyway, with regards to the mode. It's fairly straightforward and simple. But hopefully that gives you a more nuanced answer. 2,600 hours of playtime in the game, Jude. Nuke event. Yeah, the nuke event queues apparently have been really long. Arcade is better than your pet. Yeah, it's personal preference when it comes to mode. Play what you want to play. Can you join with a bomber? Sure. You can play whatever you want, as long as it's 6.3 and under. I'll quickly go through the lobby rules for anybody who is interested in joining today. Very simple. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches, right? Very simple. If you're on console, make sure you got crossplay enabled on both the console and the client. Otherwise, you just physically can't join, right? All players, you can basically have it set so you can accept invite from non-friends. You don't need to add me, B19. I can't guarantee space on my friends list. Yeah, make sure you have it set so you can join without being on friends list. Hey, Fish, how are you? Yeah, a lot of people trying to play America. Yeah. That might be the way to get in. Play the Soviet side and you hop in. Lobby space, we got 3 players total that I can bring in. At the moment, we've got 2 spaces. First come, first serve for lobby spots, guys. To queue, you need to put your in-game name in chat, be physically logged in, and have your set ready to go. Okay? To have your set ready to go, you need to listen to the mode and the BR number I provide. Okay? At the moment, we're doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under. So what this means is you need to build a set with every vehicle that's 6.3 or under. You can bring reserves in. I don't give a what's it, but don't moan about being up-tiered. Okay? But just nothing over. We don't do averages. Make sure you have it accurate. If I see anything that's incorrect, you get yeeted out and the next person in the list comes in. If for some reason you gotta disappear, you gotta walk the dog, take a wee-wee, whatever, right? If your name's called and you're not responsive, I go on to the next person. If it happens too many times, you'll get what's called a temporary lobby suspension. It's just to stop time wasting. Yeah, Viper, what was the in-game name, mate? I was asking for you for a second ago. I just need to double check with you to make sure I got it right. You got the Raphael. Nice. Congrats. Well done. Well done, well done. Matches last ages. Yeah. I don't randomly add people. B19. As I say, you need to be able to accept matches without being on my friends list. I cannot guarantee the space. I sent you an invite for, matches. Yeah, as I said, I just read it out to you, the rules. To set it so you can accept invites from non-friends is very simple. IMV in your settings. Make sure this setting is set to disabled. And then it will work. It is a mandatory... Yeah, I'm waiting on the in-game name, Rep Viper. I need your in-game name exactly, please. Which one is it? Don't assume that I remember. Please don't. I get, like, an amnesia type problem with memory stuff. I've called for the in-game name, Viper. I just need the in-game name. I'm not full at the moment, but I will be in a second. If it gets full, guys, everybody will go into a queue. Is that the in-game name, Viper? Because that's not what it's... Is it translated it? Yeah, hang on a second, Cap. Viper, is that the name? Because it seems to be translating it. Yes, women play War Thunder. Welcome to the internet. Yours is that one? Okay, hang on a second. Nope, it's doing... Okay, I'm sending you an invite, Viper, at least I think every time I type it, it translates it. So I don't know what's going on there. Did you do a name change on your account, dude? Yeah, you're in B19? No, that's so good, that's so good. I'm sorry, I sent you the request a minute ago. No, I haven't sent you one. Hang on, I'm doing Viper at the moment. The light, it's called Silver Lions. They're used for unlocking vehicles in the tech tree. They also help upgrade your crews. You can use it for the expertise function. Viper, did you get the invite? Crossplay? It's on the client and the settings within the console. I can't show you because I'm on PC. But you need to physically go into the console settings. You'll probably have to reboot the console as well. It should also be within the client. If you just type the word crossplay into the, it's like under networking and privacy or something in the client. Hi, Louise. How you doing? Hey, well done, dude. Congrats on your vehicle. If you have to leave, just tell me in chat, hey, I gotta go, and the in-game name, and that's fine. No issue. No rush, no, it's all good, all Gucci. If you need to, like, disappear off for, like, donkeys, like, oh, you're in the queue waiting kind of thing, again, just give me a heads up, you know? It's just so we can cycle through as fast as humanly possible. That's all. Nice, Lewis. Nice. Very, very good. Irobi, by the way, thank you for the GG. Apologies, not ignoring you. How are you? Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so very much for the GG. It's most kind of you. Hi, full stop. How you doing? Yeah, when you in here yesterday, isn't you all... Oh, Connor, that's your name. Hi. Oh, no. I play a little of everything. I play boats, planes, tanks, the whole lot. I have got top tier. You won't catch me playing it much, though, because I'm more of a props person. Right, I'm just giving... We're just gonna give Viper a couple of seconds. If you need more time, Viper, give me a shout. I can get someone else in and then we can swap you in. Oh, wasn't it? Oh, it was somebody else with a coincidental same username yesterday, then. Hi, Satire. How are you doing? Oh, Saltire. Sorry, misread that. Hi. How are you doing? You alright? You're looking into it? Okay, that's fine. Right. We'll get Happy in then instead. Right, I've parked your name, Vibe. You just let me know when you're ready and around, okay? Yeah, it should be within the settings area of the console. Again, reminder, guys, 6.3 and under. Nothing over. Happy, you've got a MiG. That's not usable in this lobby. Please correct it. Please have your sets ready, guys. I'm not doing the nuke event. No, can't be bothered. Nope, doesn't really interest me. It's alright that it's there, just, yeah, not something that I really care about. You've been playing a lot of it? Hey, Jesus, how you doing? Thank you for the follow as well, by the way, Salt. Appreciate it. Alright, yeah, reminder, guys, please make sure your sets are ready. Mandatory lobby requirement. To have your settings correct, your set that BR compliant, and to actually be physically logged in. Please make sure this is all done before you attempt to queue in lobby. Do not do it afterwards. Right, there we go. Okay, we're all ready now. But yeah, please, just a reminder, make sure you have it all done before, not after. Right, we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, we got straight in. Nice. Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Like I say, at the moment, I need to hunt down wins. That's my priority. So, we're gonna just try and do as much as we can. Oh, yeah, Cap, yeah, I did say it was arcade mode. I did say it was arcade. Again, make sure to listen, guys. Arcade 6.3 and under. Hey, Fodicers. Very good joke, very good. How you doing, mate? How you been? Think you've got it? Okay, cool. Well, I'll bring you in next swap round, okay? It'll be a few matches though, alright? Hey, David, yo, how you doing? What's up? Hey, Babalo! Thank you very much for the likes. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope everybody's having a great Friday, honestly. Bringing the weekend in some style. No, it's all good, Captain. It's all good. It's easily done. Don't worry. It's all good. Hey, man. How are you? Hey, Rodeo. Yeah. We're all doing alright. You got a friend's birthday on Saturday? Nice. So I hope you have fun with that. Yeah, I'm kind of like stuck in limbo. I'm waiting on an email at the moment because I might be working this weekend. If I'm not working though, my brother wants to do a Dungeons and Dragons session over at his place. And he wants to go see the Mario film, so I might be going with him for that, as long as the, work thing doesn't happen, but we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm doing alright, David. Been a hectic morning. Been a very, very hectic morning. I went and picked up prescriptions. Went and got some shopping ahead of the weekend. Done some tidying. Put the bulk of the recycling out. Figured out what I'm having for dinner tonight. Put some meat out ready. Defrosting some stuff at the moment. So yeah, busy, busy, busy. Had breakfast, of course. Did my mom's breakfast. Reorganized her bed because it was all messy. Checked on some laundry that I had drying. Obviously, I had to put all the shopping away when I got back in. Yeah, I've done a few things this morning. Done a few things. Yeah, sure, Viper, sure. Sounds good. Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, I'll give you a heads up while we're in the middle of a match, just to let you know that we're... Oh my gosh, no. Bad mistake. Hey, Nav, how you doing? I panicked. That was just panic. Indecisiveness followed by panic. That was a daft maneuver, that. You got some tacos for dinner tonight? That sounds good. Are you doing all the nice stuff in it? Are you doing like the meat and like the extras? I do like tacos. I'm a soft shell person, not a hard shell one. I find the hard shell ones just disintegrate. Is it just me? Hi, wee woo. How you doing? Hi, Mad Dog. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna go back in. We don't do politics here, dude. Don't bring it in here, please. You will be banned if you do politics or religion in here. Okay, you're getting banned. You're clearly a troll. Have a nice day. Find some adult supervision because you clearly need it. Bye-bye. Alright. That's the first child of today, band. Oh, you like the soft ones as well? Nice. I don't know, Viper, honestly. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, there we go. I got a wing chip. Let's go get another one. Hi, Tone. How are you? No, fair enough. It's still good. You gotta go, B19? That's absolutely fine. That's fine. Yep, just finish out this match. That's fine. Viper means I'll be able to get you in a bit quicker. I don't buy people stuff. No, sorry. Best thing I can suggest, get a job. If I did it for one person, I'd have to do it for everyone. And I'm not made of money. Sorry. Please don't go around begging in people's chat rooms. It's highly inappropriate. You've got a job. Okay, we'll save harder then. Very simple. Hi, James. No, I haven't bothered with the new event. No, I'm not bothering with the event. Nah, I'm just chilling doing BP. Quite happy with it. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying good stuff about it. I don't know. With it being jets and everything, I don't really care about it, to be honest. I've heard the queue times are pretty horrendous as well. So... yeah, it doesn't really float my boat, so to speak. Sorry, bear with me, guys. Just had to ban another person. Oh, the joys. Oh, I got someone behind me. Yeah, it is very unbalanced with the, yeah, I've seen a lot of people are trying to queue US, not Soviet side. I mean, I wouldn't like queuing for either personally, but I think the other thing is it's going to depend on what people have unlocked. I'd imagine more people have the American set than the Soviet unlocked. There is some vehicles you can't use for that mode, though. Although, you can do silver spawn-ins, can't you, if you don't own it, right? It's just stock, right? Instead of all filled out. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's too slow. Oh, they do give you a few loadout options. Oh, okay, so at least that's something. It gives you a little of something, doesn't it? Right, sorry, I'm trying to wreck as many of these as I can. Ah, nuts. Got 3! That's not bad! We're gonna ditch. Actually, ooh. Oh, no, because I dipped out already. Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it? It wasn't bad. That's not bad for me being potato brain. Not too bad. I can do better, I'm sure. It's okay, though. It's only second match of the day, so... Hey, that's alright, champ. I took 3 out for it. Hey, Samuel. How are you doing, by the way, Spaniel? Big fluffy hugs. If you do good in that mode, you can get 150k SL profit. That's pretty nice. That is pretty darn nice. Yeah, it was a little messy, though, champ. I was wasting a lot of ammo there. It worked, though. It worked. So, I was saying, get away with a little bit more. Play realistic? I'll play whatever I want. That's how it works. I can play realistic. I just choose not to right this minute. Primarily because I want to do my battle pass tasks. I want to play multiple vehicles. Upgrade XP is more in arcade. And you get more crew XP, too. So, yeah. Play what you want to play. But I'm going to play what I want to play. Simple as. Yeah, there's a decent amount of ammo on these. You are right. Yeah, the Soviet set's really tight, but... The other thing as well is I've got the upgrades on the crew as well, so I've got a little bit more leniency with the weapon maintenance, so... Thank you for the likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Have you been trying the new mode, by the way, Yila? Is it supposed to be Myla? Because I'm reading there's a little, like, M next to it. It's just this weird looking... I don't think it's your profile pic. I don't know. This is weird with the fonts over on there. Yeah, no, I don't mind it. Realistic's alright. It's just... Yeah, I don't know. I just hate being constrained by one vehicle. The one vehicle constraint is annoying. Really, really annoying. Especially when you've got, like when I've got bombers, I like to mix them in. Otherwise, I go completely potty. I go completely Wow, they were desperate to get me. You got 2? Nice, well done. Good, good. It all helps, it all helps. Which bomber line are you doing at the moment, Ghost? Hi, I love tanks. How are you? Yeah, possibly, champ. Possibly. Yeah, I might have. Kind of given up the ghost at that point, though. My vehicle was going. Hey, Brody. Yeah, I really ought to have a look at the updates more. I think one of the things I'm going to try and start making the effort to do is, if there's an update, I think as part of the new, the new content I got planned for you guys, I'm going to try and, like, break down updates, but from a new player perspective. Just to make it really, like, digestible. You know, like, what's the cliff notes that a new player would need to know, kind of thing. I haven't played Death Stranding 2 yet. We're gonna do it today. That is the game for later today. How are the family? They're alright. Mom's okay. We took her out earlier in the week. Got her out of the house for a bit. Had a breakfast with her. She's walking around a little bit better. She still obviously needs a lot of help, but we're doing the best we can. Hi, Ethan. How are you? You alright? But yeah, Mom's doing alright. I'm just trying to get stuff done. Been busy. I've been a little bit tired out. Happens with me though, unfortunately. I'm slowly getting my sleep more normalized as well off the back of having that two and a half weeks of a cold. So yeah, I'm slowly getting there. Right, let's go. Oh, rip toast. Suppose at least you locked in and got something before you got taken out. Although I'm female, I have reasonable skill. I'll take that as a compliment. It could be taken as a bit of a double-edged one, that. I'm an okay player. I'm bloody awful at tanks. I'm really bloody awful at tanks. I warn you about that. I have my moments. I do okay in planes. I'm no esports sweatlord though. That's just not my style. We do alright though. We do alright. Hey Alex, how are you? Me and Max here though. Oh god, it's like Mr. Bean with a paper bag on his head. I'm bloody nightmare. I really am. Yeah, I know I got shredded. I know, but I got like a 3-kill run a minute ago, so it can happen, Samuel. Yeah, I'm alright, Alexander. How about you? We're just having a relaxed session this Friday. Just playing, have fun. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm sorry, I just want to keep collecting my vehicles. I'm very much treating this game like a Pokedex. Boiling some eggs, nice. Soft-boiled or hard-boiled? What do you prefer? I like soft-boiled, personally. I like to have a dippy egg. Do I have an Xbox? Yeah, I do have an Xbox. Don't have it plugged in. Haven't been able to for years, but hopefully when I get the office sorted, I can sort it out. Yes. Yes, Ethan. Scrambled? Yeah, scrambled eggs, nice. Yeah. I actually used to be allergic to eggs. It's really annoying. It was really horrible. I had an allergy to eggs. It's not good. Grown out of it, thankfully. I still have to be a little bit careful if I'm on WoW, because then it kind of comes back a little bit. It's really weird. Then again, I'm weird, just, you know, flat out, so it is what it is. Got second place? Nice, well done. Hi, Basse, how you doing? You guys friends? You know each other? Boom, he's out. Hi, Leopard. We're just chilling, man. We're talking about eggs. Talking about the new nuclear mode. Yapping about vehicles. I'm trying not to potato too hard, but that's a big ask. Because I'm the queen of potatoing. I do have the Xbox app. Yeah, I do have the app, yeah. I do have Xbox, as I say. I just don't plug it in. Because, yeah, my office is a bit of a mess situation. I'm hoping when I get moved in with my partner, I can sort all that out. Rip. Yo, yeah, we're talking about ulcers around stuff around you, okay? I'd see, I don't mind the cannon on that. ME260. I don't mind it. I'm not very good with it, but I don't mind it. There's a couple of the Japanese ones with cannons on them that drive me absolutely crazy because the bounce on them is obscene.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I don't recall, Ethan. No, I don't think so. Not from that part of the... What the f are you on about, Nav? know you two guys know each other. Oh gosh, what are you guys like? Hi, how you doing, Erie? They want you. You think the controls should be easier for the event? I don't know why making the controls easier would be relevant, Erie. You can pick and choose your control scheme. Because you suck bad at jets? Ah. I hate to say it, but you're just gonna have to learn jets. As horrible as that sounds. Hi, Barry. I'm bad at jets too, so don't panic. You're not the only one in that boat. Yeah, what I would recommend is just spend some time customizing. What you need at low tier versus high tier is obviously very different. Go in and do your custom binds. Maybe do a little bit of the customs just to try and get your binds set up how you like them, and then you'll get it. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. You got the F4? Nice. Oh, is that David? Is that you talking to your mate there, Bass? I'm gonna get wrecked here in a second. Someone's gonna... Yeah, they took my pilot out. Yeah, getting your missiles and your flares set is kind of important. Yeah, you'll need to get all that sorted. It is a bit of a faff. The nice thing, though... Thank you again for the follow, by the way, Barry. If you can figure out what you like, save it as a profile, right? And then put a copy of it somewhere else on your rig. And then if you do, like, do more changes and then you decide you actually don't like them, you can always revert back to the old profile you had. That way you don't end up losing your progress as far as trying to get your setup how you like it. Yeah, keyboard and mouse is interesting. I've got the aiming on mouse. I'm more a precision person with the mouse, so that's what I tend to opt for. By default, I don't think it goes for that. So I've got mouse and ammunitions and all that. Like my aiming and my ammunition all on my mouse. Hi, great. How are you? And then I've got engine control on W and S, rolling on A and D, pitching on shift and control. Got bomb control on space, and I've got flaps and a few missilence things in the right hand and my left hand, if that makes sense. So my left hand doesn't have to do a huge amount of work. Do I like anime? I have watched some anime, yeah, not much. I've watched Sword Art Online, Delicious in Dungeon. My partner showed me a little bit of Girls and Panzer. Control Shift, yeah, I use them for pitching up and pitching down. Pitching up and pitching down. Yeah, I've got it. I play a lot of FPS games and other weird stuff, so I'm used to having stuff on shift and control. I used to be a World of Warcraft player as well, so that's why I ended up with a thumb grid mouse in the first place. So my right hand does the bulk of the work while I'm playing. I've also got a slightly weird issue where the circulation in one of my fingers on my left hand's not as good, so... Again, another reason why I don't like putting pressure on those fingers, because it makes that worse.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Yeah, there was another anime my partner showed me. I don't know, I think it was like about some butler or something. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to look it up. You love D&D? Yeah, D&D is fantastic. If you like D&D... Vox Machina is a great show to watch. And there's a channel called Outside Xbox. They have a phenomenal D&D series online that I watch, which is really, really funny. And then there's a group of people I know that have a channel called Action Surge that is very good as well. I didn't even know what Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I don't know much about Dragon Ball Z. I like the cat thing, though. I did a collab with, Fortnite and Dragon Ball. I like the cat. The cat's cool. I haven't watched Dragon Ball, though, as an anime. I haven't seen any of it. I really ought to at some point. Obviously, when I grew up as well, I watched a lot of stuff like Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that. So, I've grown up, like, watching a ton of that kind of stuff. I've been watching the Uma Musume anime. Love that. That's really fun. Oh, Pokemon's lit. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was actually doing my Uma runs last night. I'm in B finals. Didn't make it to A finals, sadly. I got 2 lots of 2 wins. Couldn't get the 3rd. Sadly. So, I'm in B finals for Pisces Cup. I have been recording my runs, by the way. So, I will be making some videos on how I've been doing. You can't reach B? Oh, what B grade do you mean? What do you mean getting into B finals? Made it through the whole series, but still got a B plus. Oh, right, you mean as in the scenarios. Which scenario are you playing? Are you doing Uma finals, Unity, or Man? Which one are you doing? Oh, a final. Is it is in a CM, a champions meeting final? Hi, Adam. How you doing? Yeah, you'll get that, Cap. We do stream the game from time to time, so if you want any help with how to play or whatever, feel free to ask. Oh, the scenario. Yeah, scenarios and champions meetings are 2 different things. Yes, I am a woman. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, my chromosomes are XX. Everything's still attached as applicable. Don't worry, Kev, it's fine. It's not the first time. Everybody gets a bit confused. It's all good. Oh, that's nice, Adam. I hope you're doing well. Hope the kids have a good one. Yeah, hope you have a good day with them. But yeah, we do stuff on stream from time to time. Sometimes you'll catch an extra sneaky stream of an evening with me doing Uma. I'm gonna try and do some more runs in evenings when I'm having days off. So, and I'm gonna be doing champions meeting run-throughs as well. I also do pull vids occasionally. I haven't tried the nuclear mode. No, I haven't been bothered. I really can't be bothered, to be honest. That doesn't really appeal to me. It's okay. It's fine, but yeah, because of the tiering and all that, I'd rather focus on my BP. Need to what, David? Alright, let's keep going. I gotta wait. Oh, Cinderella Great. Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. I've been watching season 2. I'm a little behind because I've been holding off on watching it until I go and see Josh, you see. So I'm really behind on watching it. It's because I only get limited opportunity to watch it. Could watch it without my partner, but it feels a bit bad. Like, him and I like to sit down and watch it together. I don't even know what that vehicle is. I would have to look it up, Langy. I would have to look that up. I'm not very good with the vehicle names. Hey, there we go. We got best squad. Got a bunch of stuff done. Nice. Oh, watch Dragon Ball. Yeah. Yeah, I need to check. I'm assuming that's on Crunchyroll, right? Yeah, no, it's all good. Yep, I can get you in. Yeah, because one of the guys is dropping out, so we'll pull you in, Viper. Season 3... Really? Season 3 snooze? Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch all of it regardless. Because Josh and I just wrapped up watching 911, so... we were watching Lone Star. But yeah, so we've been watching Uma Musume. Yeah, no, that's all good, David. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm not going to be live over the weekend, sadly. I got work I need to do and other things going on. But I will hopefully see you next week, alright? There will be content over the weekend, though, so don't worry. There'll be plenty of stuff going on. What is that show about? Adam, I mean, I can take a guess. You're in? Brilliant, perfect. Yeah, well, I hope you guys have good pulls in Uma. Hopefully it all goes well. I'm going to do some more Uma stuff, because I do really, really enjoy that game. It is very, very good. I do like the mechanics of it. Yeah, no, that's fine. You've only got 3 planes, that's fine. Just bear in mind some of us might be in for longer, that's all. You been up to much, by the way, Great? The duck and some strukers? Yeah, no, that's all good. That's absolutely fine. Hey, Coolby. Right, we all readied up? Right, we got one person needs to ready, and then everybody else is good. Yeah, I don't like gacha. I don't agree with gacha, really. But mechanically that game is very good, and there's an awful lot of freebies you do get by playing. So it somewhat unbalances. The one thing I would personally want is I wish the pity was lower. If they have the pity to 100, and I do think $20 for a temple is a bit mental, but I do understand that's kind of industry rates, so, you know, but I do think they should bring the pity down, personally, because their pity system's pretty unforgivable. It's not very helpful. Ah, okay, Adam. Now that sounds actually really interesting. That does sound really, really good. Used all the boosters. Nice, 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 nice. I don't have a group one, unfortunately, at the moment. Otherwise, I'd put it on for you guys. Sorry about that. I do try and save them from when we get to actually group up. Yeah, I've heard other people say that, Cap. Yeah, it was one my partner used to play, which was about like ships. But it got shut down apparently, so he doesn't play that one anymore. He's very helpful though. My partner helps me with Uma. Him and I make spreadsheets for the CMs. I have a spreadsheet for the CMs. Because I try to track all the Umas I'm trading to figure out which are the best ones. And there's a simulator that you can use, which will help you figure out which one's best. Do I have a pet? Yes, I have a pet cat. She doesn't live with me. She lives with my partner. But we have a pet cat. She's called Mittens because she has literal mittens. She's a tuxedo cat. But yeah, she has little white mittens for her hands. She's really cute. She's a little bit of a princess. Before Mittens, we had a cat called Leo. Leo was a little black cat. And yeah, it's my little panther, and he was adorable. He was a complete dork, though. Unfortunately, he came from an abused family situation, but we took care of him. He was really, really lovely. Hi, Tanker. How you doing? We are not playing tanks. No, we are playing planes. I do play tanks, but just not very often. Oh, was it the Azure Lane one that got shut down? I honestly can't remember what it was called. I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember. It was one game he used to play, and yeah, it got shut down, so he doesn't play anymore. I know he watches the Azure Lane, anime stuff. Hey, Mum, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing okay. Happy Friday, everyone. There's another one, Kept. There was another one. Is it an anime? Yeah, it's an anime. Yeah, there is another one. The Azure Lane one might be actually going still. I think it was Victory Bells that got shut down. Yeah, Victory Bells. That was the one. Victory Bells got shut down. Yeah, because there's Kantai Collection, there's Azure Lane. Yeah, I think it was Victory Bells that was shut down, having had a quick Google. I think it was that one that he used to play. But yeah, it's not a thing anymore, sadly, so rip. Yeah, that one was a little less fan servicey from what I understand. But yeah, so I play Uma. My partner doesn't know much about horse racing and all that, but he's very nice and cool about stuff. I love horses. I've grown up around horses my entire life, so I'm really into that. Gently, Adam. Yeah, probably a good idea so they don't choke on him. Why is it taking so long? Not many players right now. That's the problem. If you look on the thing, it will tell you where people are queuing. We're a little bit high BR for the queuing. It's okay. They're a couple of minutes at the moment. It's normally in. But yeah, a lot of people playing tier 2 at the moment. Tier 2 and tier 3 is where the bulk of people seem to be playing. Yeah, get your duck on. 6% of people in the event don't know t-shirts. Yeah, you're probably... It's probably because you're gonna get people like me playing Atlas. That's the problem. You got some Belgium show horses? Nice. I do love horses. I wish I could go horse riding again. I don't know if I'll ever get to. My joints are probably too past it at this point. Rick and Rex. Nice. Yeah, there's a ton of people. I know. Yeah. I know where you guys are at. It's all good. I gotta try not to crash into any of you. We have had that happen before. Hey, Florian. I don't know who's doing the likes, but thank you. You're a legend. You're a literal duck. Yeah. Is there actually a duck decal in this game? They're literally Jurassic. Aww. Horses are such goofballs, though. I love horses being goofballs. There was some really nice stuff on Twitter. Meisho Doto of just being a silly sausage in the field. It was really cute. Meisho Doto is so dorky. Lovely little horse, though. Oh, baby's awake. Whoopsie! Sorry, Adam. Sorry, it's difficult. I dodged all the baby stuff with my partners too. I joined them when they were late single digits, so Josh has got 2 boys, 3 years apart. So yeah, although they're technically both teens now, which is scary. Yeah, I missed all the diapers and baby vomit and all that, thankfully. So, yeah. Sure, it is the plane. I'll give you that. Welcome back, Ghost. You're right. Hi, Daz. I'm so sorry the baby's awake, Adam. Hope the baby's okay, though. Hopefully baby isn't crying at you and being silly.
We're winning.
Yeah, good luck, champ. Good luck with it. Hopefully it's all gonna be okay. Hi, Oscar. Oh, he's looking at you. He's like, oh, you got my ball. Give it back to me. Oh, is that what you doing, mate? Ah! I need to wake up. I really need to wake up. Brain fart, something chronic. Honestly, dealing with the howitzers is a good way to get points. You'd be surprised. You can clock up a lot of points doing that. There's a lot of points you can get just by taking out the howitzers. Gotta be able to get them, but I'll take that over going after medium tanks, though. There's a lot you can do to them. I gotta go back round because there's one behind me. Yeah, pilot. Don't want vulnerable pilot. Would not be good. I can't turn quick enough. Crumpled. Yeah, no, I was screwed. I couldn't get turned around to line up on him. I couldn't get lined up on him. Hey, Slowski, how you doing? Yeah, pilot wasn't particularly safe. I mean, he probably would get down on the ground. Have I done the event? Nah. Nah, we're just chilling, dude. BP, man. Oh. Hey, Fido. Yeah, I'll just glide the body down, fire that. That's totally fine. You're stuck? Oh, what are you stuck with? What are you stuck with? We just be chilling. And so, just trying to get my BP done. We're doing alright, though. Getting everything done slowly but surely. Got a billion and one things to grind, as always. It's not a rookie. Don't worry. People are many, many years into playing this game. It's very normal. It's very, very normal. You need help? Where are you at? Which one are you in? Are you in the HS or are you in a different vehicle? I can't see usernames. I can only see account numbers, so... I'm on PC. I'm sorry if you're in the HS, dude. Yeah, the game for Xbox and PC is the same one. It's only the mobile version of the game that is completely separate. Obviously, on a controller, you're going to be dealing with a controller rather than PC controls, unless you've got a plug-in keyboard for your console. But the rest of it, mechanically, it's all the same. I know, the burst was terrible. I know, I'm sorry, I'm having a potato moment. We're fine. It's okay. That's right, Ethan. I was like, we just chilling. We just chilling. When I play arcade, I want to play multiple vehicles. Trying to upgrade the vehicles fully. More crew XP. And I find it easier to do my daily tasks in. That's the primary reasons. Oh, no, that's good, Viper. That sounds good. That's the Batman plan. That's all good. Hey, Jermaine, how you doing? And I've hopefully remembered how to pronounce that. What's up, what's up? Hey, Ramond. Hey, Bordershaft. I did. Excellent. See, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It'll take a few times to sink in. It'll be natural soon enough. Oh yeah, it doesn't surprise me they got that Viper. You will find those, unfortunately. We are going to run into them, sadly. Oh, come on. Right, what I gotta do is try and get myself positioned in behind them. Because these guys are gonna be mad. Yeah, we're doing 6-3 still. Yeah, there's plenty to be doing at 6-3. Unfortunately, if I start queuing 7s and 8s, it gets a bit awkward. I have got a couple of sets that are up at that point, but, yeah, the queues get annoying, and if I pre-make, it makes it even worse, unfortunately. I'm fine playing the game, Jermaine. I appreciate the offer of help, but I don't need any, it's fine. Or do you mean you would like to send your uncle my way for help about the game? Sorry, I'm trying to read what you're saying, and it could be read either way. But yeah, if your uncle has questions about the game, I'm happy to answer them. It's not a problem. Happy to do that. Sending him my way, yes, yeah, that's absolutely fine. If I don't know the answers, say, I know people that will. Imagine playing arcade. No, I'll play what I want to play, mate. You're the one being a toddler, mate, trying to gatekeep a game over modes that don't affect you. That's a really immature attitude to have, and of course it's a Roblox kid. Of course it's a Roblox kid. Yeah, you clearly need an adult. You really shouldn't be online playing games if that's how you like to behave, mate. You need to grow up, buddy. You really need to grow up. Some people have no clue. I do have top tier. I'm not playing them right now. We're currently playing tier 4. Got them. Hey, Horizon, you doing alright? Yeah, I am aware of those. Yeah, my partner's children play it. What do I think of the new event? No opinion on it. Haven't played it. Not bothered. I'm just, yeah, just too busy doing other stuff, really. I'm not bothered by it. Hey, get Caden. You're alright. Face reveal? No. I stream with face, just not very often. Horror specials, charity fundraisers. Just, I don't do it very often because the lighting situation in my office is a bit balked. But yeah, my face is on the internet if you go looking. I don't hide. I just hate having the glaring lights in my eyeballs constantly because of the balked lighting setup. But yeah, I stream with cam, just not very often. When I get the new office set up, it'll be a bit easier, but I don't have an ETN when that's going to happen. But yeah, most recently, Resident Evil 9 I was playing. I had the camera on for that. So, yeah, sorry you missed that stream. But, yeah, I will put the face cam on occasionally. Sounded sus? What's sus about that? Annoyed you missed the first day of April Fool. Oh, right, yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's still on, so you got time, Gek. You've got time. How's your day been, by the way? Horizon, everything all good? I can try. I need to try and find where you are. I'm in a bomber, though, so there's not much I'm going to be able to do, but I can try my best. Oh, not like... Yeah, I didn't mean it like that, Adam. What I meant by that is there's live stream VODs of it. God, no, definitely not more to see. No, there is, no, I don't make that kind of content. God, no, we're far more classy than that here. We don't make that kind of content. Dirty mind, don't worry, half a chat has a dirty mind. That's my chat in a nutshell. That really is, everything's an innuendo here. I think you'll be alright. If you're the one in the Junker, you should be alright. I think you'll be okay. 5 days, 14k. How much per match do you reckon you're getting? Because you might be able to work out from that how many matches you need to play, roughly. Factor yourself in a spare day, and then you're good. And I'm losing vertical control. Fantastic. Yeah, right, Atlas. To be fair, you're one of the more sweet and innocent ones. In all fairness, I will give you that. I will give you that. Hey, Nicola, how you doing? I'm gonna have to do little circuits here, because it's the only way I'm gonna keep this thing upright. Literally the only way I'm keeping this upright. Oh, we're gonna hop out. I'm gonna go grab another one. Right. See what we can do. I've got so many of these things. I need to try and get the upgrades. I'm probably gonna have to resort to the backups, but we might as well try and throw everything in for upgrades. Your friend failed the tasks. Ah, rip. Unlucky. There's more time in the event, though. You'll get there, you'll get there. Yes, girls play this game. I know, shocker. We do exist. I'm not a mythical creature. We're rare, don't get me wrong, but we're not as rare as people think. You gotta bear in mind, not everybody goes into a chat room going, "Oh, I've got boobies and a vagina." Like, that's not most people. We will not generally announce ourselves like that. Not unless they do a certain type of other content, but we're not getting into that here. We've already gone through that once today. No, yeah, if someone jumped into a chat room and said that, I'd be like, right, well, that's an immediate block, because what the... No, there are people like that, but no, like I say, like I say, we don't go announcing it to the world, do you know what I mean? I mean, fucking hell, it's bad enough when I go in a CS lobby, like, "Oh my god, girl!" I'm like, okay, right, yeah, thanks. Okay, let's just play the game. No, it's fine. But yeah, my point being is not everybody goes announcing themselves in the chat room, okay? That's what I'm trying to make the point of, okay? So, yeah, you might be playing with some ladies who are fond of video games without realizing. X button to swap target, Nicola? No, Adam, I do not do that kind of content. Absolutely not. Nope. No. I know the guys like to joke in chat about that being a thing, but it is not. We don't do that here. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, yeah, I mean, if I got the whole team on me, I got the whole team on me. I don't give a what's it's. Hang on, let me reread. Hey Ted, how you doing? You know, no, I know we're being silly about it, Adam, but it's just, you get what I mean. It'd be like walking into a train station and yelling that at full volume. It's like, who does that? You know what I mean? That would be really weird, would it not? That would be extraordinarily bizarre. If that's how you walk into a room, you just bash the door down like it's ready or not. Instead of FBI open up, it's just that instead. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go into a different room now. Couldn't risk it with the wifey, you get slapped. Bit vicious. Is it really bad? It's like, emotional damage. Sorry, I've been watching too much of that guy. He's hilarious. Stephen He or whatever his name is. Oh my god, he's amazing. He's got his skits on YouTube. He's hilarious. Boobies open up. Yeah. Hi, Kenji. How's the chicken wings going? Where are you? Hang on. Are you in the 87? I'm assuming you're in the 87. Hang on. I'm on my way. Ah, I ran out of points. Rip. Rip. Hey, Deluva. How you doing? Don't worry about the autocorrect, Fran. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Bought the tea. Yeah, so the silver, you need to research the vehicle, buy it with silver, and then you have to dock it into a crew slot, which also costs silver. So yes, you need to make sure you have enough for all of the fees. No worries, Cap. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. More the merrier. Anytime. Is it really bad? I want to play like Ready or Not now and say that just for lols, just because it'd be funny. They've actually done a new patch, by the way. I need to stream that. It's been a while. I do love that game. How many of you guys have Ready or Not? Because I know some of you guys do. We've played it before. It was mostly me running into a hotel and getting blown up over and over. It was funny, though. It was funny. Well, I'd be down for getting a lobby together at some point if you guys want to. Because they've got the new DLC. I haven't got the new DLC yet, but I'm going to try and get it. I'm trying to, like, A-grade every mission at the moment. I've still got a bunch that I need to do. I'm on that stupid bloody post-work place one. Do you know the one I mean? You know the big postal delivery bit. I'm on that one. I think I've got a B grade in at the moment. I want to try and get an aid. But yeah, I'd be down for doing like a lobby sign up for that at some point. Grease Pat, is that the name of the level? I can't remember. That might be it. I'd have to double check. It's the one with the there's the hostage, and then you got all like the gantries and like the postal stuff. The mail, yeah, it's the mail center. Yeah, because you've got that separate building in the back area as well where there's people hanging out. We've gotten so close to getting it A graded. No, it's great. It's great, Viper. Thank you. Yes, that is the one. Yeah, yeah, because you've got the downstairs bit with all the postal bit, haven't you? And then you've got the upstairs office, and then you've got that separate back building. And then you can go around the outside as well. Yeah, of course, Viper. Absolutely. You're more than welcome. I'm going to be live 6-7 hours today. I've got to do a roast dinner tonight because my mum's randomly decided that's what she wants to eat. So I can't be on like mega late or not. Oh, don't worry, Atlas. I play like a potato. We can have a laugh with it. We can play it together and all learn together. It'd be fine. That's absolutely fine. I'll see if I can organise a day. We'll try and sort a day out. And we can all learn together. I'll see if I can have comms on as well, because obviously that game having comms is kind of important. Your wife likes the wings. Good. Good. But yeah, I'm down for playing all the levels with you guys on Radio Not, because I do really enjoy that game. Another one I'd like to play as well at some point is the 6 Days in Fallujah. No, I've got some stuff in. I've got Warhammer 40k in for this month. I've got about 20 or 30 more emails I need to get through. Are you being sarcastic? Why are you being sarcastic about the wings? The wings sound good. Do you know what's missing from the nuclear event? No idea, Pablio. No idea. Sorry, I haven't been playing it. I've got no idea. It is what it is. I've just been chilling, doing whatever. Yeah, to the poster guy. Vulcan Bomber. Is that even in the game? I don't remember. But yeah, I'll see about putting a Radio Not stream in. I'll see what I can do, guys. Obviously, there's one level we can't really play because it's got the stuff about children in it. So I won't be able to stream that one. We will avoid that level. In fact, there's 2 levels that reference that kind of stuff. We will avoid that. I think I have got the censored stuff all turned on, so we should be okay. But I'll have to double check my settings before we play it. I'll sort that out. That's something I can do in my spare time. Got pepper extract on that. Oh, okay. No, that's a good Horizon. Good luck with it. You'll be alright. You'll get there. Give it time. It's not? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that'll be the first problem. If it's not in the game, they're not going to include it. Hey, Osman, how you doing? Anyway, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Good old Batman plans. Well, they can't add every single one to the game, probably. Also, it depends on, you know, when the vehicle's manufactured and used and all that. And I don't know the historical behind that. Yeah, if it's not in the game, there might be a reason for it. I don't know. They're only going to add vehicles that are actually in the game to the event, aren't they? If it's not added into the game yet, then... Hey, maybe next year, who knows? Oh no, if you spiced up those chicken bits. Oh no, that's crikey. So this is your idea of revenge for the tea situation yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just because something was available at the same time doesn't mean it's in the game. Again, likewise, they're going to have priorities in what they put in and why. Give it time, let's say. Maybe they'll add it in later. Who knows? I mean, they added a load of stuff to low tier not that long ago, so... They might get around to it eventually. Who knows? Hi, Strike. How are you? Hey, Almighty. Yo, how you doing? How's you? Everything all jazzy? Hey, Movie. Hey, Stu. Alright, let's try and get these wins. I need 2 for the medium. I need 10 for the special. Yeah, I saw there was a banned list of vehicles for the event, yeah. As to the grounds for that, don't know, but I know there was a banned list for both sides. I can only assume to do with balancing. I don't know, though. I really don't know. I don't play top tier, so don't know all the ins and outs of it, really. Right, we don't get into politics here, but fair enough for having a theory on it, but unless they've publicly stated anything to that effect, I wouldn't assume it's because of that. I think that's a little bit pulling at strings right there. No, we don't do 1v1s here, Greg. Sorry. Yeah, doing alright, Almighty. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Ooh, where is he? He is right behind me, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, I need to try and get this guy to follow me. Nah, no, I took tail off, rip. Hey, Brian. Come on. Right, I've got the upgrade on that. Let's do that. Well, yeah, I mean, that was kind of what you were going for, Kenji. It's kind of fair enough. A bit of a given. Hey, Welsh. Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't get behind him. That was the problem. If I could have gotten behind him, I could have had a go, but didn't get the chance. Yeah, the banned vehicles are the premium/squadron vehicles for the event. Yeah, somebody had a theory it was something to do with real-world events. I said that was kind of pulling at strings and a bit silly. Yeah, they're just getting rid of the premiums and squad vehicles. I mean, that makes sense. How you doing, by the way, Gek? You alright? Oh, I know, but you know what people are like for theories. Oh, come on. Okay, got him, but I've clumped my, engine out for it. Now, if this guy comes back around towards me, I'll be able to do something about him, which he is. Good. I can get another freebie, because I'm basically out regardless. Yeah, we're playing arcade at the moment, yes. Hi, Billy. I'm glad you're doing well, Gek. Gek, do you have, Radio or Not, by the way? Sorry, we were having yap earlier about the game. I was just wondering, if we do play it, if you want to come join us, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to do it today, obviously, but trying to figure out who's got it and who's not got it. I'm pretty sure Volp's got it, because I think he's played with me before. I think Minson might have it. I don't know. Brain is all over the place. Complete mush. But yeah, brain fart at the moment. Hey, Primex. How you doing? Yeah, it can be. It just depends on your preferences, Horizon. That's the thing. It really just depends on preferences. As I say, for me, it's about being able to field multiple vehicles. It's the one I wish it kind of operated on the same way that arcade tanks did, where you have multiple vehicle fieldings, even if it was capped at 3. But yeah, the air mode predates everything else in this game, so it's a bit of a weird one. Come on. Okay, we got a little something. That was a bit of a spray, but we still got them. Let's grab some points off of these. Can't get that lined up. What on earth does that mean, Kenji? Hi, John. How are you? Oh, it's a name? Oh, okay. Was that like a Japanese thing, or is it something else? Sorry, curiosity. Hi, Harvey. How are you? Here's Vonko. Oh, it's your first name. Ah, okay. Oh gosh, I'm sorry if I butcher it. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say Marinaru, but I'm probably miles off. I've never learned Japanese, so I don't know what your sound conventions are with your names, etc. Hey, well done, Fran. Good job, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Hey, you'll get there, you'll get there. Well done. Yeah, you will get there. Say practice and all. I still haven't dropped a nuke in this game. To be fair, I don't really play the modes and the BRs for it, so that's half my problem. Close, but the tones are off. Yeah, yeah. Because my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, with Japanese as well, it's where you put the emphasis and the shifts in that matters as well, isn't it? Because you can have like the same word, but where you put the volume and the emphasis changes it, doesn't it? Right? Changes the meaning, doesn't it? BR 6.3 and under at the moment, David. Got triple. Nice. Ooh, nope, not gonna make that. Oh, there you go. Spaniel got it right. Nice. Well played, Spaniel. Yeah, I got a problem here. Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. Right behind me butt. Right, lovely. Hey, Rodane, how are you? Slowly getting there. If I can just get one more win, and then we're basically clear for the day, we can then just muck around and do whatever. Let's say we're gonna play Death Stranding 2 later. And I also like to play The Last Starship, because we didn't get to do that yesterday, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try and cram that in today. One note I do need to make about Death Stranding is I can't mute the music in it. So hopefully while I'm live, it won't get muted. But at least if the VOD happens, yeah, there might be some muted sections on the VOD. So I'm really sorry about that, if that happens. But yeah, literally no audio slider except main audio slider on that game. Nothing I can do about it, sadly, which is really annoying. So, yeah, per the advice on the official Kojima website is basically selectively mute the game if there's music. Right. Not very helpful. So yeah, we'll have to muddle by today with that one. That one's going to be a bit of an interesting one. Your wife can't say your first name? Oh, okay. I mean, I hope she tries. I'm sure she does. It's difficult because different sounds in different languages can be very different. I mean, yesterday, as I said, I was trying to pronounce something that someone put in chat. Somebody put some Polish in chat, and I was trying to explain, you know, in English we don't have those sound combinations with letters. It just, they don't exist. So it's very difficult for people that are, you know, in like an Eastern European country to know those. They just aren't a thing. It's a version of Kenji. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Hey, thank you for the follow, by the way, Jaden. Appreciate it. You doing alright? Hey, Ben. Hey, look. I used to speak French a long time ago. That's basically what I grew up doing. I was English and French, and then I ended up doing German at school. I wish I'd retained it. Unfortunately, it's one of those, like, use it or lose it situations. Brain got too brain farty and I forgot everything. The joys. It's probably one of those things though, if I spent like an hour a week, I could probably pick it up fairly quickly. Hey, Felician, how you doing? So yeah, with a little bit of time and effort, I could probably do it. Drox, you're entitled to your opinion, but I disagree with you. I'll play what I want to play, you play what you want to play. There's no need to be salty about it. And for all you know, I might play realistic. I'm just not playing it right now. You don't know. So, have a lovely day, but I would urge you to reconsider your immature opinions. Hey, Lona, how you doing? I can vaguely read that, Kenji. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm just waiting to get close enough to some targets here. You're talking shit for because you're bored? Wow, that's really immature of you, regardless. Yeah, I thought that's what it said, Kenji. I am playing PvP currently. I am playing Air Arcade, the Citado. So yeah, I am currently playing a PvP mode. Sorry, the account numbers are showing, but that's yeah, I've got privacy mode on. But yeah, Droxy, I would urge you not to just shit talk because you're bored. It's rather immature. And why proclaim such opinions and stances on things if you don't actually believe them, allegedly? It's rather daft. I haven't been playing it, Axel. I don't bother. No, you're fine, Adam. You're fine. I hope the kids are having a good nap. Hopefully, hopefully they're not asleep with the bottles hanging around now. Oh, you're playing at the moment. Oh, I hope they're doing well playing. That's cute. Make the most of it. Enjoy it. Hey, Cordax. Hey, Wesley. But yeah, I haven't been bothering with the event, Axel. CBA. Hey, Philip. How you doing? You alright? Yeah, I just want to carry on with BP chilling. That's kind of more my priority. I don't know, the thing is as well, I've got plenty of things to be getting on with. There's endless things I can be doing in this game. Squadron MiG? I don't think I have that one. I'd have to double check. Don't think I have that one. Don't think I have it. I've got a lot of really random stuff at top tier. But it is like completely random. Like completely all over the place, ridiculous. I've got Liverpool on squad grind at the moment. Thar, that's my one. I know I've got Firecrest. I think they added like a German plane, didn't they? There was like a German prop they added to squad vehicle, if I remember right. I'd have to double check. Again, I can't remember exactly. I need to go through. I need to figure out what I'm going to go for next, actually, to be honest. I got no idea at the moment. Practicing tags. Yeah, practicing tags is probably something I need to do some more. I mean, I am trying. It is something I really struggle with, and it probably always will be. Is there anyone in USSR set? It might be. I'd have to have a look. I obviously couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to have a look. I can figure it out, though. Do I like dogs? Yeah. I mean, I don't have a pet dog. My family historically have had dogs, though. Mostly collie crosses. Hi, Designated. Thank you very much for the like. Hope you're doing alright. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing alright. Hopefully all is well. But yeah, me and Josh have got a cat. I'd love to have horses, but they're a lot of work. They're also very expensive. Hi, Jaden. Thank you. Hey, Aviation. Hey, Andrea. I hope everybody's doing alright. You got dogs and cats? How many dogs and cats have you got, Kenji? I hope they're all doing well. Oh, okay, that's the bottom of my vehicle gone. Brilliant. Lovely. Graphics setting, I've got it on high currently. I can run it on cinematic, but I just choose not to. I have got it FPS locked as well at the moment, again, just to avoid extra resource wastage. But if I leave it running on cinematic, I tend to get about 250 to 350 FPS. I'm just choosing not to because I'm recording and doing everything else at the moment. But yeah, this is on high setting at the moment. Hey Dubs. Hey Bardo. Yeah, if you find something that works for you, Adam, go for it. That's the thing. You faff about and find which upgrade. The thing is, right, just because an upgrade's on your machine don't mean it's the best. I do play with community members, yes, Dubs. Yes, we do play as a community. Lobby rules apply, though. If you do not know these, I can run through them. They're very quick and simple. It's very straightforward, common sense shit. But yeah, we play as a community most days. Very simple. Cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so very simple. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches. Right? If you're on console, enable crossplay on the client and the console. Otherwise, you can't play. We're a crossplay community here. All players must be able to invite some non-friends, because I cannot guarantee space on my friends list. First come, first serve for lobby spots. To reserve your space, you put your in-game name in chat, but make sure that you have your settings correct, that you're logged into the game. Hang on, I haven't finished yet, Dubs. And make sure you have a BR compliant set ready to play. I'm currently doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under, so you will need an Air Arcade 6.3 or under compliant set. When I say compliant, basically all vehicles have to be on or under the cap, no exceptions. So set yourself to the relevant mode, then build your set to ensure that there is no BR discrepancy. If your BRs are wrong, then you'll be yeeted out. If your name is called and you don't respond, you get yeeted out the queue as well. If for any reason you've got to go or whatever, just be like, yo, in-game name is this, I gotta go, remove you from the queue, and I will remove you from the queue at no penalty. Very simple and straightforward. If you don't understand, let me know. And just make sure to confirm that you understand the rules if you are playing for the first time. 4 dogs, 2 cats? Crikey, that's gonna be a busy household. Hopefully that makes sense, Dubs, but yeah, just let me know. I can't put links in chat, so that platform bans links. You can't put links there, sorry. You cannot put links in there, Axel. They get auto-blocked and removed. Which is why I have to say it every time, which is really annoying, but I've got no other way of doing it. Yeah, no worries. Well, when you've got a set ready to go and your settings are all confirmed correct, Dubs, you can come join us, but you just let me know when you've got that done, alright? 'But yeah, Axel, I can't link them to stuff like that. But yeah, I could have a copy I mean, there is a section in my Discord in the documentation that does explain what the lobby rules are. I do need to update it, though. It should be Dubs? Yeah, no, that's all good. Well, when you're logged in and good to go, get your set ready and then let me know the in-game name, alright? Do you want 3k? You're getting there. Well done, Horizon. It adds up. You'd be surprised how fast it adds up. It does add up. You'll get that. But yeah, I do like the idea of copy-pasting it, Axel. I just... yeah. What is it that's wrong with it, Axel? Is it just the screen's not working? It runs, it just doesn't show on the screen. That's weird. When you say it doesn't show on the screen, does the screen full stop not work? Or is it just it doesn't show the game? You play whatever set you want, we don't care. That's fine. As long as it's BR compliant, we don't care. A lot of the modes I play don't do Axis versus Allies, so you don't need to worry about that. So no, you'll be fine. You just play whatever set you want. As I say, just make sure it's 6.3 or under for every vehicle. It doesn't show on the TV, it just says no signal. Oh, okay. With it being a TV, have you got it switched to the right mode for the right cable? Because quite often with TVs, you do have to tell them which input you want to look at. They won't just like... They'll default to the TV mode normally, but you need to actually swap it to the cable. There'll be a button on the remote that will enable you to do that. Does that make sense? You might be able to find a tutorial online. You gotta go grind? Okay, no worries, Dubs, that's fine. It's on the right setting. Right, okay, okay. Okay, so basically you're trying to port the TV through to the... Okay. Yeah, it's a bit difficult. I don't know, maybe... Is there a tutorial online for that specific, TV? For doing it with a PC? I don't know. Maybe that might help. But yeah, maybe... Yeah, double check the cable's good. Because that would be an easy fix if it is just that. Is it anything on the computer? It just won't show at all? Or is it just War Thunder? Because that would help you kind of rule things out. Try and do something else on it and see if it's just War Thunder it won't pull across. Have you got other screens on it? Or is that the only screen you've got on the computer? Is that TV? Because, will it show just the desktop? Not even able to run the PC. Hang on, does your PC actually boot? Let's start with that. The PC boots, right? Have you got like a different screen you can put on it? Just to... I'm sorry, I'm just ruling out obvious bullshit here. Hi, Jake. How you doing? So the PC boots, have you got a separate screen? Is it just that TV that don't work on it? Have you got like another VGA screen? You've tried 2 other screens, right? And it works absolutely fine with the 2 other screens. What are the connectors for the 2 other screens? Are they HDMIs or are they VGAs? What graphics card have you got? Because what's the ports on it? Yeah, I'm not too bad, Jake. Yeah, we're just chilling and just doing dailies at the moment. You got HDMI and VGAs, right. Were the other screens that you plugged in VGAs? Because the other thing to consider is if the port on the graphics card's gone funny, if it's just the VGA port that's gone wonk. But if you've got other screens to work on the VGA port, then you should be fine. I have not, Jake, no, but everybody's been yapping about them. That's why you want to get the VGA to see. Oh, okay. So, hang on. Have you been plugging it into the VGA? Or are the other screens HDMI? Welcome back, David. You alright? Yeah, it sounds like you're on the right line of investigation, but yeah, you need to see if the wire fixes it. If the wire don't fix it, then see, maybe plug an HDMI in and see if that works with a different one. How long have I been playing? I got 2,600 hours in the game. I've been playing since 2013. I did have a break between playing between 2015 and 2022. In terms of today, I've been live for 1 hour and 54 minutes. Just slowly getting dailies done at the moment. All the best troubleshooting it, Axel. I hope it's not your graphics card, because that will be painfully expensive. There are, I think, VGA to HDMI adapters, though. So, worst case, maybe use one of those and then use the HDMI socket. Yeah, I did. I had a break. Why? Because of bad internet. I came home from university, and the internet where I live, because I live in the middle of nowhere. Very, very bad internet. I had 2 bonded ADSL business lines, and it still was not enough to stream on. And I couldn't play online games. It was nigh on impossible. I'd do an upload to YouTube, it would take an entire week of uploading in order to get a video to go up, basically. It was really awful. Yeah, hopefully it's just a wire issue, Axel, because that's the easiest and cheapest thing to fix. Oh, one behind me. There we go. Yeah, fingers crossed, Axel. TU95, I've not even looked at it, Lilium. No idea, sorry. I've not had a look at it at all. Just had lunch? What'd you have for lunch, David? McDonald's internet, yeah, something like that. To be honest, that would probably be an improvement. It's alright now, I got better internet now, but yeah, they were 7 years late on upgrading my internet, which was really painful. Because I had to do my dissertation and upload it, because I did a delayed dissertation submission because health issues. And, yeah, it took me about 2.5 days to upload my dissertation. And then I had to drive up there and do the physical submission. So that was a horrible week. That was how bad it was. Hey, anyway, how you doing? But yeah, the joys of bad internet. Not fun. There's still a lot of areas around here that are a complete blackout zone for internet and phone. It's not good. It is really not good. You just had some McDonald's? Ah. Yeah, from what I understand, the queuing is very, one-sided at the moment. Yeah, I've heard some people queuing for 1.5 hours to get in. Which is absolutely crazy. On the upside, if you do queue the other side, you might get in a lot faster. So you might be able to get that done quicker. So who knows? But yeah, all the best with the grinding of stuff. But yeah, I'm not up to speed with the new things. The guys were saying about whaling it, but I'm like, I'd rather get some of the vehicles that I'm going to use more. I don't really play the high tier stuff much. I mean, I do play it, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm so chill with like props and my boats and stuff. It's just, yeah. Yeah, they want to play the NATO stuff. Do I live in Scotland? No, I don't live in Scotland. No, I'm actually the complete other end of the country. I'm down in the southwest. I cannot be more specific than that, though, sadly, because I have stalker problems. So, yeah, that's as specific as I can get. I have relatives that lived in Scotland, though, but they moved to New Zealand, so don't get to see them very often, but Scotland is lovely. Do miss it. My relatives used to live up near Edinburgh, so I used to go visit them. It was lovely. In the old days, it was lovely, but yeah, no, they live out in New Zealand now, so they got a really nice picturesque place they live. Very, very nice over there. 5 seconds, but yeah, over an hour queue for the US side, yeah. Yeah, that does not surprise me in the slightest. Everybody's been yapping on about like hour and a half queues. Ooh. To some extent, it'd be kind of nice if it just randomized what you were allocated to, but on the flip side, then you'd have a ton of people like quitting out mid-match before they even started. Entire teams just like, you know, jump it. Oh, I didn't get the team I wanted, because there are some games where that's a problem. People do that. Sound like your grandson? Oh, jeez. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Is it Lillian? Have I got that right, or am I? If I'm butchering the pronunciation on that, I'm really sorry, but feel free to correct me. Oh, I have got it about right. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, I try and get names right, but I do mess them up. Oh, Gran! Oh, okay, David. No, that's so good. Hey, Leonard, how you doing? Alright, slowly getting this done. Slowly but surely. Alright, we will get there. Batman plans and all that jazz. Hey, Thomas, how are you? Alright, let's get this done. You got the spicy wing challenge done for later, yeah. Good luck with that, Kenji. Good luck with that. Sounds like you went absolutely nuts with them. You went absolutely bananas with it. Talking about spice, I've got a jalfrezi curry for one night later in the week, so I'm looking forward to that. I hopefully will manage. I'm probably gonna end up drinking a ton of milk. Ah, okay, yeah, bad turn. That was a silly choice. That was a really silly choice. Right, I might as well try and run that in. Oh, it's from a local shop. Ah, okay. Getting someone else's. Okay. Have they got like a grading scale for how spicy they are? Hey, Bert and Aiden. I'm just brain farting in the corner. Hey, you're right, Oak. You gotta go? Oh yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Thank you for hanging. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and say hi. And yeah, I will get that sorted later. Can you tell me what the username was? I will find it later. I'll sort you out with that tonight, alright? But yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to come back in and talk to me. It's very most kind of you. I appreciate it. We'll we'll get you all squared out and sorted later, okay? But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Yes, women play War Thunder, yes. Yep, I play War Thunder. I very much enjoy it. I've played it for many, many years. They have to sign a waiver. Yikes. That's not good. We have to sign a waiver just to get your food. That's like ripperoony. That would have me worried. Big time. That would have me majorly worried. More common than you think, Sasquatch. As we were discussing earlier, people don't just go around into chat rooms declaring they have certain body parts, so... Be a tad weird otherwise. Yeah, you're talking about jets, mate. That's well out of my remit, Horizon. I won't be able to help you with that one, Soz. Can't give you an easy answer on that one. Oh, you're a gem. Thank you, Oak. Yeah, let me take a copy of that. I will add that to my notes and I'll deal with that later. Yeah, I will try and look that up and find it. You do? Well, to each their own. Okay, right. We got the mission done. Hey, got another vehicle. Nice. Okay. Got an 8 there. Yeah, we got that one there. Right, let me do the subtree of that one, and then we'll go on to the other one. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Sasquatch. But yeah, sorry I can't help you with that one, Horizon. Yep, that is one way to look at it, Kenji. Do not spam my chat room, dude. If you don't like a game, that's fine. You're entitled to that opinion, but do not spam people's chat rooms. It's extremely rude. If grind is not your thing, don't play a free-to-play game. Best advice I can give. And mechanically, the game is pretty realistic compared to other ones in the market. And so, if you can't cope with grind, don't play a free-to-play game, because they're going to be very grindy. That's just naturally the nature of the format. But yeah, please do not spam my chat room. If you do it again, I will ban you. Without hesitation, you will be reported for spam. Right, anybody want to come lobby? If anybody wants to come join, let me know. Hey, JJ, you alright? Yeah, I'm gonna say, people have different opinions on stuff, but... Hi, Orchard, how you doing? You're alright. How are you? You're alright. Right, sorry, bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Just checking my emails for something before we carry on. But yeah, if anybody wants to play, let me know. We can hop in matches together. Like I say, usual lobby rules apply though if you do want to join in. Right. What do I want to do? Oh, medium's not bad. Hang on. What is the place thing? No, I know. Same. I'm exactly the same. Don't bother me in the slightest. Hey, you're all welcome to have opinions. That's so good, Spaniel. Alright, it's all good, mate. All good and dandy. Do. Nope, no update on the thing. Okay. I got mountains more emails. Dang it. I gotta get caught up on the emails. Try and do what I can tonight. Right. What place does it want? Top 4? Should be doable. Should be doable. Right. Hi, Jax. Yes, you do ring a bell. How's you? You're right. Everything all jazzy? Sorry, we're just having like potato moments today. We're just like getting on with things, just grinding up vehicles at the moment. Slowly but surely getting there. Right, cool. Sorry, I ordered something for my mother and I've got the estimated delivery date now. Oh, there we go. We got a match. GG. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, just been slowly grinding up vehicle upgrades. Trying to get my sleep back to more normal routine, and it is slowly getting there. And yeah. Oh god, my mum playing War Thunder. Oh, it's bad enough when she tried World of Warcraft. Oh god, right, I kid you not, right, I've told some of you guys about this before, but I kid you not, my mum used to watch me play World of Warcraft. Because I used to do raids and stuff. She always used to follow me on the gear. So, have you got a bit of new gear today, me love? Oh, you know, usual kind of stuff. Anyway, it's silly. She used to follow all my progress. Anyway, yeah, she wanted to try playing it for herself. Oh my god, it was a nightmare. I had to show her the character creator. We spent ages faffing about with that. She wanted to be an elf, so she ended up being a night elf. And then, I kid you not, right, she couldn't press more than one button at a time. So, you know the trees have got the walkways around them? She was like one button at a time trying to get around it. It took us like half an hour for her to get down a tree. It was that bad. Anyway, she ended up falling out of the world tree. And actually got stuck. She managed to find a gap in the map where you could fall off. While questing, and she was like, I'm stuck. I was like, I had to get a GM to help me because I couldn't get the unstuck thing to work. So yeah, she managed to get stuck in the starting zone, threw her character off the world tree. It was a nightmare. It was hilarious. I was wee-weeing myself laughing at how bad the situation was, but it was frustrating at the time. But yeah, no, I can't see her playing War Thunder. She can't handle more than one button at a time on a computer. I have no idea what that is, Ethan. Sorry. What's the BR on it? If you can tell me the BR, I should be able to figure out if I've got it or not. Yeah, no, my mum video games, bad idea. No worries, Jax, that's all good. Thank you again for the likes, though, and dropping in. It's nice to see you. You have a nice one, alright? You stay safe. Have a great weekend. Yeah, no, you're all good, Ethan. You're fine. Yeah, have a good one, Jax. I will see you around. That is true. There are no trees to cut, although you can slap into some trees. Not good, though. Don't be hitting the ground like me. If you do that, it tends to not end well. Good old potato situation. Let's see what we can do. Oh, come on, no. No. No, that one's going down. We ain't getting that one. We got that one, though. Right. I got one behind me. I dropped my engine just to get behind him. I gotta turn though to catch him. Promise, I've lost speed. Oh, okay, they got him. Alright, that's fine. Hey, Clyde, how are you? Can you be mean? I know I sucked right then. Don't worry, Dubs. I am fine with criticism, that ain't an issue. Why am I playing arcade? I want to play what I want to play. No fun allowed in War Thunder? Well, don't play video games that you don't like. That would be my advice. Play what you enjoy. How are you doing, Donald, by the way? But yeah. Hang on, I got one catching me. But yeah, no, I want to play multiple vehicles and I'm doing my dailies. That's the primary reason why I'm playing arcade. I do play realistic for playing, it's just not very often. But as I say, play what you want to play. Don't dictate to others what they do or don't do. It's rather immature. It's a 5-3. Oh yeah, I've probably got it then. Yeah, a lot of my sets are fully geared up to around the 6 mark. So yeah, I likely have it, and I've likely just done and dusted it, Ethan. And just forgotten about it. Which set's in? Yeah, the missiles in low tier, you don't have auto on them. They don't like auto track shit. They just freely throw out. But yes, they are hard to hit with. But again, it's a case of practice makes perfect, so. Yeah, no, that's all good, Horizon. No problem at all. No worries. All the best. Hope you have fun with your games. And yeah, thanks for hanging. It's all good. Good luck with your grind, dude. Hopefully it all goes well. Don't know what you're grinding on there at the moment, but hopefully it's smooth. Well, I just slap them out with one button. They just go wherever I'm looking, so... But yeah, I am bad at doing them. The missiles I'm used to are the ones on the Hellcat. If I'm gonna play a low tier with a missile on it, it's gonna be the Hellcat normally. Is what I end up on. But yeah, as to what my buttons are for aiming and all that, I have weird button binds. Yeah, I've got the Hellcat that's in the British tree. I got the Prem one. Yeah, I've got the Prem Hellcat in that tree. I got all sorts of random weird stuff. No, it's classified as a Hellcat. Hang on, give me a minute, I'll show you on the tree. I'll show you where it is, the one I'm talking about. I'll show you the one I mean. I can't remember the exact name of it. I just remember it's called a Hellcat. Yeah. I'll show you after this. Yeah, I can't show you in match, sadly, but... Is it bad? I'm just like, apply directly to forehead with trees. It's just, no, that's gonna end badly. Don't do that. That's how you lose matches. That's how you lose the matches. Hey, Enrique. How you doing? Come on. Sorry, I'm being potato aim here. I fully acknowledge that. Got that one at least. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I'll be doing alright. If you're playing the game, good luck in your match. I know, worst of us. I know. I'm not very disciplined. I know. It's Queen Potato for you. Minimum 20 FPS. Yeah, I FPS lock. I mean, I can get like 350 FPS. I just, as I say, with being a streamer, don't want to waste resources. So, yeah, I've FPS locked mine, but... where are they? Oh, there's one down there. Where are you, mate? Let's see if we can find him. I'll try and sort him out. There we go, got him. No, it's bad enough Queen Potato's kind of sticking as a nickname. Oh, jeez. It's bad enough. Between that and the Captain Derp stuff. Ah! They got my pilot. Okay. Rip. Oh, that one. No, it gets set a bunch, Adam. It's just one of those things. Hey, David, you're right. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're right. Everything all jazzy? I say we're having a little chillaxy session. Everything's all chill. Alright. We're doing alright. Let's say we're there pretty much with most of the dailies now. Just gonna fill in the gaps a little bit, and then we got the other games to play today. We'll have a go at those. Should be good. But yeah, I'll probably swap sooner rather than later, just to make sure we got enough time, because I don't know how long it's gonna take to get introduced to Death Stranding 2. I imagine it's gonna be a little bit slow burn. Also, they've got a recap feature, so I think we'll have a look at the recap, just for the people like myself who didn't finish the first one. I haven't even started the first one, unfortunately, but I do know a little bit about it via other stuff. So, we'll use the recap and then we'll play. You're gonna go down to the shops? No worries. I have a safe journey down to the shops. Good idea to do it actually, because the okay, Sova screwed me there. Yeah, because obviously Easter weekend, it's all gonna be shut, isn't it? So yeah, make sure you get your shopping done. Hey Reese, how you doing? I need to get back over there. I've got enough points, so I need top 4, I think. It was like top 4 for the thing that I'm doing, so should be fine. Hey Landry! That's not good. Shit, sorry dude, I just saw that. I hope you get that sorted, man. Fuck.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We need to act and fast.
Yeah, I hope you get that sorted, Kenji. Don't know what the prognosis with all of that is normally off the top of my head. I should know, because pre-med, but... I hope you get it all sorted okay. Ah! Fuck! Ooh, what do I want to feel? Right, let's just throw that in. It's a vehicle that needs upgrades. American, it's as simple as that. If a vehicle hasn't been fully upgraded, it gets thrown into the mix and it gets worked on. Will I ever do customs? If I get round to them, it's just a case of time. I haven't had time to sit around and make all the modes up with the rules and stuff goes. I want to do it, but real life stuff has to come first. I know it's annoying for people, but I'm under very, very tight time pressure due to still dealing with the passing away of my dad. I'm sorry. You'd be surprised how much of my time disappears every day to tidying up and dealing with personal matters. I'm finding it hard to get paperwork and other things done, so... I will get around to it eventually, but just no ETA on that. Hey, P Extra, how you doing? Yeah, 6 months of antibiotic. Yeah, well, hopefully it'll be alright, Kenji. At least they can get on it and sort it out. I dropped down a lot at the end there because I was stuck trying to get back into the fight. Oh, I need top 4 and we gotta win. Ugh, that's gonna make it a bit more annoying. Oh yeah, this Hellcat. Let me show. Hang on, for the person that was asking. Yeah, the Hellcat is... Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's tier 3. It's this one here. Yes, you want... Yeah, 6.3 and under Air Arcade. Yeah, that's the Hellcat I'm referring to, the person that was asking earlier. That was the one I've got. Might be a little tricky for you guys to see on the vertical. But yeah, it's the rank 3 one for British. Yeah, hang on. Let me pull that username. Give me a second. You play whatever set you want. I don't mind. As long as it's BR compliant, that is fine. Right, I'm just gonna clear out all these usernames from earlier. Right, there you go. You got an invite. Oh yeah, I knew it was curable. I just couldn't remember what the process was. But yeah, I'm glad you're getting on it, Kenji. But yeah, it's gonna take you a while, mate. Yeah, just make sure you take care of yourself, alright? I've got a whole bunch of these I need to do. Because I'm unlocking more, but I haven't got space for them at the moment. No. Ghost, there's a setting. Options, IMV. Turn that off. You've got the privacy mode on for invites. I can't guarantee space on my friends list, but it's this that's triggering it. Set it to disabled, Ghost, and you'll be fine. It's in the Ghost settings, INV, in the bar, chat and voice. It's this setting here. Turn that off. It's literally just hamburger menu options. It's in here. But yeah, that's the setting. It is off. Are you on a console? Are you on a console, Ghost? Right. Are you on a child account on the console? Are you on a parent restricted account? You're not? Okay, well then it should work. If you got crossplay enabled on your console, if you have crossplay disabled on the console itself, or the in-game client, there's a setting inside the client as well as on the console that has to be enabled for crossplay to work in this game. I can't show you it because I'm on PC. We don't have that setting. Yes, we're doing 6.3 and under at the moment, P Extra, yeah. No, no, you don't, Coast, no. No, crossplay between consoles works automatically. The crossplay function is strictly for PC to console players, not for console to console players. You might not have it on. Crossplay is for PC to console, not between consoles. Consoles can automatically talk to each other. The crossplay functionality is specifically to talk to PC players, Ghost. So your friend playing on PlayStation versus you on Xbox is irrelevant. Because the setting can be off and you can still do that. Can you check your console settings, please, Ghost? Because even if I added you, if you've got crossplay disabled, it's not going to let you join. You're going to need to double check that for me, please. You have it on? Okay, then you should be able to get the invite then. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to get the invite. And you're on my friends list already, so the friends list issue is irrelevant anyway. You're already on my friends list. You've got something switched off somewhere or you're hiding. Join? What do you mean join? You want to play with us, P Extra? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, you need to know the lobby rules, P Extra. I'm assuming you didn't hear them earlier today. I will need to run through them with you before you can participate. If you can let me know if you heard them earlier or not, please. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Personnel you mean profile, Ghost? I don't think you can select what. Oh, your favorite. Okay, you can. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, P Extra, did you hear the lobby rules earlier or not? Yes or no? Because if you didn't, I need to quickly run through it. You want to hear lobby rules to join, Connor? Sure. Okay. No, that's fine, P Extra. Don't worry. Someone else wants to hear it up. Very simple, guys. Don't throw. Don't break TOS. Don't AFK in the middle matches, okay? If you're on console, enable crossplay on both the console settings and the client. Otherwise, you won't be able to get in. Have it set so you can accept invites from non-friends. Because again, I won't be able to invite you otherwise. First come, first serve for lobby spots. To queue, you put your in-game name in chat. But you need to have all your settings correct. And you need to be logged into the game first before you attempt to queue. Okay? When your name is called, I will call in-game names. Okay? So make sure to respond promptly. If you don't, we skip over and move to the next person. You need to have a BR compliance set to join. We're currently doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under. To have a compliance set, what this means is whatever the BR number is, that's the hard limit. So you can bring on the limit and under the limit, not over. So Air Arcade 6.3 and under currently. You'll play realistic only? That's fine, Connor. We do realistic here for different modes at time to time, but at the moment I'm doing arcade. But yeah, so have your settings correct, be logged into the game, and have the BR compliance set ready to go. Once you've done that, shove your name in chat, and then I can invite. But you're only queued once you've done all those steps. If you want to add them, and say first come, first served, so there are spots open right now. P Extra hasn't confirmed that he has a set ready. You have got a set? Okay, cool. Right, invite sent them. Add them in-game name. Yeah, no worries, Connor. I don't do a huge amount of planes realistic on stream. If I'm gonna do realistic, it tends to be boats, but we mix it up. We mix it up. I need to do realistic tanks when I get a chance. True, Kenji, true. I wish you all the best with that. Hopefully you're gonna be okay. I don't have top tier Germany, no. My Germany tree looks like this at the moment. So I'm upgrade filling at the moment. When the fuck did I get that? Do I have that? Oh, it's a mobile one. Okay. Right. Sorry, that threw me for a second. Yeah, so this is where I'm at the moment. And then, yeah, I mean, I've got not much really. I mean, that's the highest I've got for Germany. But yeah, Germany's a bit of a random one. I'm just slowly filling up the set. What don't I have? Was to say, I'm slowly progressing. I play mostly arcade for planes, but I do play realistic as well. It's rare though for planes, but I play realistic for boats and a mix of arcade and realistic for tanks. I play all the vehicles in this game. Yep, no, that's fine. That's fine, Adam. Just let me know when you're in. But yeah, I've had the game since 2013. I'm just slowly filling all the sets out. So this is just one little batch that I'm doing at the moment. Actually, on that point, I've got that 5-7 I can yeet out. How'd you get silver? You play the game and play as best you can. That's how you get silver. The better you play, the more you get. Prem time and prem vehicles do help, or maxing out your vehicles will give you an extra scaling. Realistic to get faster? Yes and no. Yes and no. If you play worse in realistic, if the scaling is not sufficient versus your deficit in ability level, you'll actually end up worse off. So it depends on you as an individual. The notion that you're guaranteed to go faster in realistic is actually a fallacy. French tanks, I like them, but I haven't got very far in them. Just play whatever suits you is what I always advocate for. Play what makes you happy. Don't be afraid to experiment. This game doesn't punish you for experimenting and trying different sets. I mean, personally for tanks, for me, I've been playing a lot of Germany, and I've been playing Sweden tier 1s. So, I'm slowly learning, but it's one of those ones that's tough for me, because tanks is not a natural fit for me. Pretty much since it came out, Jim. Not far off. I'd say 2013 was when I started playing. I did have a big break in playing, though, between 2015 and 2022, though, due to bad internet. So, yeah, a little bit of a gap. But, yeah, I'm just slowly building up. But, I'll show you some of my sets. I mean, as I say, I do this for every set. I will just go in and fill everything. Interesting, I've got 2 there that need... Oh, God, did they add more stuff again? They've done this recently for a few vehicles. Yeah, they've added a new... I'm gonna have to go in and do that again. Okay, we're gonna have to play some 4s at some point. Okay, I'm gonna have to do 4s USs. I've just noticed they've added stuff to these. Yeah, see, I'm playing up here for these. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to redo those then. Yeah, see, they've got a Germany one here that they added as well, so I need to do that. But yeah, most of my plane sets are at 6s. I've got some that are in the 7 and 8s range. I have got some max tier stuff, but it's very hodgepodge all over the place. One in the clan or the one not in the clan? Which one is it, Adam? I did learn German at school, yes. I was on an accelerated languages course. The one with the clan? Okay. Right, there we go. I've already brought you in, Piextra, you're fine. You're all good, mate. Yeah, no, the profile pics, yeah. I still need to unlock a ton of them. I'm not really actively hunting all that, though. I'll just get them when I get them, do you know what I mean? It's all good, though. It's all good. Right, we ready to go? Let's do this. I need to try and get these wins. This is what I'm trying to get done. We're going to try and get this done, and then I'm going to hop on different game. And fort. Ah, okay. Oh, give me the cue. Give me the cue. But yes, I do speak German, Yag. I did answer you a minute ago. Sorry if you didn't hear me, but yes, I did answer. Yes, I did used to speak German. I'm sorry, I can read a little bit still, but I'm a little rusty. Very hot wings. Maybe not eat hot wings then? If it's a bit much for you right now, maybe give the hot wings a break. Maybe, just an idea. No, it's all good, Adam. I'm going to be swapping games shortly anyway, so it's all good. It's no problem. So I'm going to give it a match or two, and then we've got the last spaceship to play, and we've got Death Stranding 2. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a go at the last starship, we'll do the tutorial and relearn it. I have a copy of that I'm giving away, by the way, in my Discord. 24-hour Blitz giveaway, so if you want to get on that, all you got to do is react to the post in the giveaway channel. And then the bot will randomly pick someone. So if you want to get a copy of that game, easy way to get it. The devs gave me a spare copy. So get into that hashtag giveaway channel in the Discords where you'll find it. And then yeah, we got Death Stranding 2 later. Green Man very kindly gave me that. They've got it on their shop, by the way. Can't remember how much they're selling it for at the moment, but they have it in stock. So if you guys want to get Death Stranding 2, that's a great way to do it. You can shop it with my link. If you're looking to grab it. They've also got a ton of other stuff on there that's really good. But yeah, so we get to play Death Stranding 2, which would be nice. Hopefully I'll get to have like a proper play around on it at some point. But we're just gonna get a little preview today. They also have their bundles thing, which is a bit like Humble Bundle. They're doing a really little good batch on there at the moment. Yeah, they got Death Stranding 2, 15% off right now. Hey, Can, you're right. They've got, at the moment in their bundles, they got Team 17 collection at the moment. But yeah, the bundles are well worth keeping an eye on. They've also had like a Build Conquer Rule, Better Together, which is kind of a cooperative themed bundle. They had a 2K themed bundle as well. There's all sorts of good stuff on there. But yeah, well worth a look if you get a chance, guys. Yeah, the wait times aren't too horrendous. Us being a pre-made is not going to help. But it is what it is. Hey then, Sat, you're right. Everything all good? Good luck with the grind, Dubs. Good luck with the grind. You'll get there. This is a good thing. This game is a patient thing. It's a marathon, not a sprint, guys. So just go steady Eddie with it. You just gotta go with the flow and all that jazz. You'll get there. Don't rush. Don't worry. By the way, guys, next week, Monday, we're gonna play Cooking Sim 2 on stream. So if you have a copy of the game and want to join, I will open it up to multiplayer. So if you want to do some cooking chaos with me, get the game and you can come join me on Monday. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be silly with it. Maybe we'll make like that Leaning Tower pizza cake all over again or something. We'll see. There was also me putting everything in builder buckets. We'll come up with some silly rules. We'll be silly with it. What I might do is actually, I'm thinking about having a flicking contest. I'm thinking about, like, can we construct a plate of food by flicking it with a spatula across the room? Just as a random thought. Hi, Ed. So I understand your frustration, but level 100 doesn't denote skill level. This is something you need to remember. Level 100 it's basically an XP bar, and the more you play, obviously you'll fill it up. So a person that's played to level 100 has obviously played a fair bit of the game, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're good at the game. So you can have people that have played the game since it started, and they've just played a load and filled the bar up. It doesn't actually mean they're any good. The matchmaking system is based around the BRs of the vehicles, so you can get thrown in with anyone. But the level of the account of the person you're up against, as I said, does not denote their ability level. You do get people who are really good that will go in and play low tier. 100% understand the frustration with that. But you've also got to bear in mind as well, you can have someone that just grinds nothing but tanks. And then they go play planes and they're really bad at planes. But they would still be a level 100 account. So, just because somebody's played to level 100 on their account doesn't mean that they play the mode that they're playing with you at the time, all the time. They can be bad at it. You also get players that play realistic all the time, but then they try and play arcade and they can't play arcade. They're garbage at it. And vice versa applies. So, even within planes specifically, for example, I play a ton of arcade and do well, but I've got friends of mine who play nothing but realistic and can't cope in arcade. But I'm a level 100 account. So with your assumption, you'd think I would be good at everything, but I'm not. That's the reality. You've got to bear in mind, level 100 in this game means nothing. It really doesn't mean squat. It just means that you've played the game enough to accrue XP to fill a bar. How you go about that can be done via a variety of methods, but it doesn't automatically mean that you're the best at the game. Does that make sense? Level 17, you suck in arcade and yeah, there you go. It happens, Erica, exactly. You're level 24? Yeah. Hey, Finn, thank you for the follow, by the way. You're nearly level 12. Congrats on making it to level 12. That's a good start. But yeah, don't panic about levels of accounts when you see them. That does not automatically mean they're a god tier player. That's just not how it works. So don't panic and don't get freaked out when you see level 100s. You're also going to get players that will have played one set exclusively up to max tier. They might have leveled up their account a lot, but then they go and play a different set and they're absolutely garbage at it. Does that make sense? So, you might have someone who's extraordinarily good at the American set, or that's their bread and butter, and then they go and play Germany and they can't cope, right? It happens. So, don't make the assumption based on account level. Play your best, do everything you can to help the team. That should be your focus. Don't sweat and worry about what level people are. There are people that do go into low tier and dunk to be a dick. That does exist, 100%. But it's not as common as you probably think. And also, as I say, there are players that might be dipping into lower tier, but they don't necessarily mean it in a malicious way. You can get an account like mine, where I fleshed a load of stuff out. I'm actually quite a good example of this. I've got tons of planes, but I go play tanks. I play lots of low tier tanks. But I'm rubbish at it. I'm just slowly learning, just like everyone else. So, yeah, don't stress about it too much, alright? How to get more research points without premium. So, first and foremost, the game rewards you for playing the best you can. So, the better you play in a match, the more you're going to get out per match. So, focus on objective play, assisting other players, winning the match. Whatever it takes to secure the win, okay? Secondly, make sure to upgrade your vehicles because you get a bonus when playing an upgraded vehicle. It kind of acts like a Prem, effectively, in a small way. You could play Prem vehicles. There are ways to get Prem vehicles for free. Obviously, you can buy them. But Battle Pass, there's always one free Prem. It's the second stage at around 51. So if you do the free track and grind it enough, you can get a Prem that way. Squadron vehicles are also a thing. They're technically premium vehicles. Basically, you need to be in a squadron, a guild, basically. But that's another way to get those vehicles. So that's another way to bump out your account with some extra vehicles. Prem vehicles are not automatically better, by the way. Just don't make that assumption. There are some vehicles that are a bit more statistically advantageous, but there are often tech tree equivalents that are actually sometimes better than the Prem vehicle. So just because someone's in a Prem vehicle, don't assume it's actually better. Fallacy, a lot of people fall into that. Don't panic, don't stress. Just unlock what suits you and find out what suits your play style. And get your unlocks and get it geared properly. Sometimes people level 100 accounts are in low BRs because they're working on no trees. Exactly. Happens a lot. I'm one of those people because, like I say, I have naffle when it comes to tanks. Exactly. As I say, they don't necessarily mean it maliciously, and it doesn't necessarily mean they're naturally going to be good with that set. You know, there's also people as well that spend so much time in top tier they can't cope in low tier. I hate the biplanes, for example. They drive me crazy. I'm very, very bad with them. They just don't suit me. So, yeah. But yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, you just gotta focus on being the best contributor you can in your matches, guys. That's the best thing you can do. Focus on the way you contribute. Stay alive as long as you can in the vehicle. Because this is the thing, you even get points for just staying alive in your vehicle. So find ways. Hi, Tenoria, how you doing? So yeah, you'll figure it out, you'll get there. The other thing as well, when you're researching vehicles, if you play the precursor vehicle to the one you're researching, you actually get a bonus. So, try and get that vehicle maxed out on its upgrades, and then your match contribution in that vehicle will then actually accelerate you researching the next vehicle. Does that make sense? So you can use that as a strategy to get through your tech tree quicker. The other thing to do as well, and this is something that's very underrated, is don't be afraid to flip-flop sets. You might have a specific set in mind that you really want to get to the top of, or to a specific BR. Wonderful, great. Appreciate you've got an objective in mind. But you need to understand your enemy. If you play the enemy vehicles, and you learn their limitations, how they move, what they can hit, what they can't hit, you know, with tanks, what they can penetrate, for example, you can then understand how they're going to behave and react to you. It's about learning the matchups between the vehicles. That knowledge can arm you in a way that better informs your strategy. So utilize that to your advantage. I'm grinding up in the slow way because I'm going around all the sets and playing all the vehicles. That is not everybody's cup of tea, and I fully appreciate that. But if you're like, oh my god, there's this particular vehicle that keeps killing me over and over and I don't get why, try that vehicle out. Test drive it. Maybe poodle around in it for a bit. Find a friend maybe who plays that set and watch them in the replays. That's the other thing you could do as well. Watch the replays. How does that player play? Why are they sat on that corner? Why are they picked a specific ammo over... Try and theorize these things. Get in their head a little bit, right? And then that can better inform your choices, right? You're right, Lariana. But then it might just help you. It might just help you figure out how to then deal with the specific vehicle. Now, it might just be a case of you've got a bad matchup against that vehicle and you're just going to have to try and avoid them. Like, all what's-its, right? That can be a thing. But, you know, at least if you're armed with the information, you can then make informed choices. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. The more info you've got in this game, the better, generally speaking. Because you can then go into it with a much better, I know what I need to do. You know? Does that make sense? Half the battle in this game is learning the vehicles, learning the maps, and learning positioning. If you can work that out, you've got yourself set up nicely. There's obviously more to it than that, but it is a good foundational ground. Ed, we do play as a community. Lobby is full currently, but you are welcome to join. There are lobby rules, though. I'm not going to be playing many more matches today, so you won't be able to get in today. I'm also playing 6.3s, so you're going to get up-tiered if I pull you in here, which is probably going to not help with you being able to be productive. But you are more than welcome to play anytime, Ed. Absolutely, we pretty much play most days. Yeah, if he wants to. What's your BR at the moment, Ed? Where are you at? Because we're doing 6-3 and under right now. So the way it works here is we operate a cap and under system for lobbies. So you can bring up to the cap number, but nothing over. So you could bring anything up to 6.3M right now. You're in 2s, yeah. So you're going to get pulled up if you do come and join me right now, which is fine. You can do it, but you're going to be dealing with jet aircraft and stuff at this BR, which will probably be a little painful for you. I have got some lower tier sets I do need to do because I've noticed they've added some extra crap into them. So we might do some more of that though in the future days though. So you'd be more than welcome to join. That'd probably be a better point for you to join. Do the people in lobby have tier 3s? We do one tier 3 map for Ed, just to give Ed a chance to play. You guys up for doing that? Just for the lulls? Yeah, we drop down for one, get Ed in, try and help a little. We could do that just for a match. But yeah, we can get you in for some more stuff at some point, Ed. The other thing as well, just general lobby rules. Don't throw no brick 2S, don't AFK. Fairly straightforward stuff. Hey, Sith! I will need in-game name, though, if we're going to bring you in, Ed. Just make sure you're logged in. If you're on console, please make sure you've got crossplay on. You'll need to have that set. And also make sure you got it set so you can set invites from non-friends. Because, again, I need to pull you in. How's things in Texas, Sith? Everything all good? Hi, Halo. Appreciate you being supportive, Adam, and helping. It's all good, it's all good. But yeah, don't panic, guys, if you see level 100 counts in lobbies. Don't, as I say, it doesn't denote ability level. Yeah, don't panic. I am going to be doing a new content player series. So, one of the things you want to keep an eye on my channels for, there's a link in the link tree in the bio, okay? I'll be posting it all over the place, but there's going to be new player help specifically. We're going to be doing myths, strategies for gearing up and leveling up, gameplay basics, how to navigate the menus and find things, tips for getting through the game faster. I'll be covering the whole lot. It is a series that is a work in progress currently. It is not there yet, but it's coming. That information is coming, and I'm going to be doing bite-sized daily facts as well as more comprehensive topic videos. So we'll be going through the whole shebang. But yeah, there'll be a whole ton of stuff for you guys. If you're new to the game, which I think a bunch of you are in here right now, don't worry, we'll have you covered. Hi, Just. Yes, you can, but we're going to be swapping into a lower BR to play with the new player. And there are lobby rules. Don't know if you heard them a minute ago. We're just going to do a quick lobby swap up. I will be doing more War Thunder on another day. No, it's all good, Ed. It's all good. Yeah, we'll drop down. We'll do a lower lobby for Ed before I swap over to another game today. Hey, Velnicus, how you doing? Yeah, you're doing fine, Adam. You're doing absolutely fine. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll wipe the lobby, guys. We'll do a fresh lobby, all right? Need to grind Germany? No, that's understandable. That's fine. We'll do like a tier 1, tier 2 match, all right? Just for Ed, and then we'll call it the swap game. I've got the last Starship today, and then we've got Death Stranding 2. So we're going to be hopping on those. I would normally have a bit more time on War Thunder. Yeah, we're playing arcade at the moment. Yes, we would normally have a bit more time for War Thunder, but because I'm doing 2 games and I've got to make a roast dinner tonight, I don't have as much time. You probably haven't found me yet, because my in-game name won't show while I'm playing. I've got privacy mode on, so everything kind of hides. I will drop you an invite, don't worry. No, that's fine. If you want to play Soviet, that's absolutely fine. A lot of people will tell you otherwise, Ouija. We just very chill here. I just find my dailies more flexible in this, and I like playing multiple vehicles, so that's the problem with realistic air. You only get stuck in one vehicle, which is really annoying. Hi, Aurelian. But yeah, we'll fresh the lobby out for like 2 matches. Charade, yeah, Charade is my in-game name. Yeah, my profile is public, but you're gonna see it flip-flop in game because I've got privacy stuff on. It just makes it harder for stream. I've got, unfortunately, a stalker problem in game, so I've had to take extra measures. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm in a match. I can't do requests while I'm in the middle of a match. Hang on. I will confirm a BR limit as well in a minute, guys. Just bear with. I can't do that while I'm in the match. We're going to try and keep it relatively low for Ed, okay? You're right, Wolf. You okay? Hugs, man. How you been? Sorry, not ignoring you. Just multitasking badly like a donut. You're okay? Good. Been playing since 2014? Yeah, I've been playing since 2013. I had a big break, though, from playing. I quit just around the time they were doing the beta for, tanks, and then came back once my net was fixed. Hey, Liad, thank you very much for the rose. This is the most kind of you. Got paid. Oh man, hugs, Wolf, hugs. And you take care of yourself, all right? It's important. You gotta take care of yourself. Hope you have a good weekend, right? Let me refresh this lobby. Oops. Hang on. No, let me do lobby lead. Hang on. Oh, I thought that was a different invite. Hang on. Hang on. Right, let me... Ugh, everything's broken. Right, okay, so that's Eddie's invite sorted. Didn't get anyone, don't worry, it happens, Ghost. Don't panic. Right, let me figure out what BR we're gonna do. We try and keep it to tier 1 and 2. Where's my lowest set? Let me see what I've got. Can I make a new one? Let me rename it. Aircraft. Low. Right, let me clean this out a second. Give me a minute. Right, let me, remove. Right, so you said you had 2s, right? You got reserves and you went, right. Okay. You're 1-3. Okay. Yeah, let's try and make it a full BR 2 and under. That'll keep it safe for people, yeah? You're a 1-3, and then we don't get pulled up much further than that. I used to have a low BR aircraft set in here. I don't know what I did with it. I mean, I've got 2s there, but that's still a bit high. Oh god, I got too many sets. I got too many sets. Right, let me just fill something out a minute. Let me just fill a load in. Yeah, try it in for tier 1. Let's try and keep it 2 and under, alright? Quickly. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get this sorted. Normally we do this in advance, but we're doing this on the fly just so we can get everything sorted. If there's anyone who wants to do a 2 and under, I don't think eating plutonium would be a terribly healthy idea. No. I wouldn't recommend that as an experiment. That's probably gonna end badly. Just saying. Um... Come on. Oh, is it gonna be a pain in the butt now? Don't do this to me now, game. I've got some other things we can play around with. That thing's not too bad. Oh god, I forgot I had that. Right, let's plop that in there. The calories, jeez. To each their own. I'm just gonna say that. To each their own. Right. Okay, right, I think I've roughly thrown a set together. It's rough, but it'll do. It is rough, but if I had the time, I would sit and work out what was in what allocated slot, but can't be bothered. We're just gonna roll with it. It's cheap for me to do these, so I'm just gonna throw them together. I probably ought to keep a tier 1 set, just in case, for this exact reason. Oh, that one I got in the right slot. That one I somehow remembered. Not quite sure how I managed that, but that's fine. Hey, well done, Ed. That's it, you'll get there. Practice, 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 practice. It takes time with this game. It's one of those games where you cannot expect to be a genius at it overnight. It's gonna take you some time. You'll get there, though. You just gotta stick it out. Very much a game of patience, this one. Hi! How you doing, Cake? Everything all good? You're going to play for the first time? Oh, no worries, Bob. Well, first of all, welcome to the game. Secondly, I hope you have a good time with it. But yeah, as I say to the guys, be patient. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Spend your time to just chill and faff about with different vehicles. Don't be afraid to flip-flop sets. Very, very important. Have fun. The more fun you have, the more chill it will be. Because, like I say, this is a long-term game, this. It's not something you just pick up and faff around with. One thing I would say is crew specking is quite important. And if you have got presets, try and keep certain vehicles in a certain slot in your presets. Because then you won't have to redo your qualification upgrades. It'll save you some silver. Germany is a good country for air. Yeah, a lot of boom and zoom. Generally speaking, you can't go too wrong if you play US or Germany for most sets. They're fairly simple to get your head around. They're pretty solid. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. There's also that fungus that eats plastic as well. Have you seen about that one, Lariana? Fast jets. Yeah, getting to jets is going to take you a while, Bob. Be warned. There are some people that get there in a month, but they know what they're doing and they've got a strat to get there. The French jets are quite popular. America's quite popular as well. Soviet is good, but the thing with Soviet, you got to remember that the ammo's quite low and some of them aren't as good, so take that as you will. But yeah, the French mid-tier, a lot of people get pissy about. So, good luck with grinding that if you decide you want to go that route. Sweden's quite popular, because Sweden's quite thin on the ground, you'll get through quicker. And there's a good, real solid array of stuff in there. So Sweden's another nice one. But this is the thing, though, Bob. What suits you and what suits someone else could be wildly different. So I wouldn't sweat too much about meta. Just play around and see what suits you. The other thing as well is a set at low tier might not be the same as high tier. So that's another thing to bear in mind. Things do change and shift in this game quite dynamically. Right, are we ready to go? Have I accidentally put a 2-3 in here? Oh, I have. Balls. I remove that. Apologies, guys. Yeah, we'll do a match or two of this, and then we'll pop on the other game, alright? You gonna jet for your birthday? Nice. Are you actually getting... You're going from, like, just starting the game to buying a jet? You're gonna be in for a shock, Ed, I warn you. It's gonna be really rough if you do that. Hey, Rose. No, I haven't been. Yeah, I mean, I would maybe urge you to focus on learning the game first before playing the jet. Because you're gonna not have any of the crew XP, which is gonna really hurt you. And you're gonna not know the basics of the game. You're gonna struggle up against the players that know what they're doing. And I mean, even just know what they're doing from the sense of the grind to get there. Not even necessarily the most competent. Why? As I said, you won't have the baseline ability level that comes with the grind. You won't have the crew XP. You won't have the upgrades. There's a lot of things you're going to be missing, which is going to stack the odds against you. Yeah. You need playtime to get familiar with how things work mechanically. Also, low tier that you're doing right now plays very different to high tier because you're going to have to deal with flares. You're going to have to deal with auto-lock on missiles. There's radar to consider as well. There's a whole host of extra things that come in, so it's very, very different. Now, one thing that people do, sometimes they'll buy a high tier jet to grind in reverse. So they'll buy a high tier to then grind the low out, so they don't have to play the low. But you miss out on the experience of playing the low. And to do that effectively, you need to be really good in the high tier vehicle to make the most out of it. So yeah, it's something you just need to bear in mind, Ed. You can't launch... Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to look at your keybinds as well, because again, there's a lot more keybind demand for high tier. Yeah, there are a lot more things you're going to have bound. I just can't remember what the default binds are for, You've lost 90% of your carrots? Oh, that's not good. Why are they all over the floor? Has a cat gotten into your greenhouse? Hey, Blaine. Driven a hog. What is in, the car, or am I confused? I don't know what you're on about. But it's hard? What? I mean, the whole game is hard. It just depends on where you're starting from. You'll get there. Don't worry. As I say, practice makes perfect. The big thing right now, Ed, I would say as well, is make sure you get some pilot vitality in your crew. Because if you're getting pilot sniped constantly, that will be partially why. One of the common issues you will find as a brand new player is getting pilot sniped over and over. Hi, Tiger. So if you can put a little bit into the pilot vitality stack, get a couple of bars of it, you will find you will live a bit longer. That was one of the early things that is worth doing, I found. Some people don't even find out about crew statting until months or even years after they started playing. So something to consider would be to do that. Put a little bit in pilot vitality across the board. If you're doing planes and that's your primary thing, do that. Because, yeah, you'll give yourself a little bit more longevity and survivability. Quite often with things like the boats as well, even the tanks as well, survivability upgrades is a priority. Hi, David. Welcome back. Because it does make a huge difference. Also, make sure you burst fire as well in planes, because you will otherwise jam the guns. You'll see the reticule will slowly go red. If that hits full circle, you're going to jam the weaponry, so just bear that in mind when you're playing. So burst firing should be your priority as well. Now, I've got more leniency because I've got crew upgrades that help me with that. Soviet set especially is prone to jamming. And also has low ammo quantity. So again, if you're not effectively burst firing... I know I'm spamming at the moment, Adam. I know. I should be doing more control bursts, but... try to get other people into good habits. I know I'm mucking around right now, but... It's fine, it's all good. If you don't know how crew specking works, then I can show you when we get out into the main menu again. But yeah, don't spam bullets. Don't do what I'm doing. It is a terrible habit. I shouldn't be doing it, but yeah, burst firing. PC as well by default. Your weaponry's all on one fire button. I have mine split. So, I don't have both weapons going off at the same time. It helps with ammo management. Yeah, you're on Xbox. Yeah, the controls will be a little bit different for you over an Xbox. Yeah, I'm doing alright, David. I'm doing alright. We're just doing some low tier, help someone out with learning the game. That player's gonna go down. Surprised they're alive for that long. Right, let's go back around. Need to get back up and around for this other one. Can't quite. And I've run. I jammed it. Okay. I don't play that game, David. Sorry. I do not play that game. Hi, United. You're right. Yeah, sorry, David. You won't catch me on that game. I on ethical grounds, won't support that developer or publisher. Sorry. I played the ship version game that they had, but yeah, I had to walk away from their partner program and making content about their games many, many years ago. Sorry. Oh my god, nearly went up his ass. It's a HE-112, sorry. War Thunder, yes, I play War Thunder. WOT means something else. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not going to be playing tomorrow. I won't be streaming any of the weekends because I've potentially got work, but if I'm not working, I've got personal arrangements. Next time I'll be streaming will be Monday. But yeah, the game's called War Thunder, not War of Thunder. If it's abbreviated, it's WT. WOT means a different game. Yeah, I can't say the name of that game on Stream Spaniel for legal reasons, but yes, that one. Yeah, the game is War Thunder, not War of Thunder. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, you can get shot down while reloading. Yeah, you've got to be careful. Yeah, I will be streaming War Thunder on Monday though, David, if you want to come play. That's absolutely fine. Not quite sure what it'll be a mix of, but we'll see. I've got 3 seconds on reload. It should be back in time for this guy. Oh, fuck. Someone went up my ass. Great. And that guy just wanted to ram me. I don't know who that was that went up my ass. Great. How do you maneuver away when there's a plane behind you? There's several ways you can go about that. Again, depends on the BR you're in and the type of vehicle. You'll want to control your engine. That will change the speed you're traveling at. You can dive. You can try and climb. You can twist turn. You can try and roll away. There's lots of things you can do. It really just depends on the physical capabilities of your vehicle. So, there are some vehicles that are more kinetic in the way they behave. You need to play to strengths. There are some vehicles that perform well at low altitudes. There are some vehicles that perform well at high altitudes. There are some vehicles that are more boom and zoom. There are turn fighters. It really, really depends. I sometimes kill the engine and let them overshoot me. Because people don't expect that. But that is something you can do. Yeah, it really depends on the circumstances and what you're up against. But yeah, you're either going to be wanting to boom and zoom or turn fight, really. That's the bulk of it. After that, it really just depends on the situation. But, like, I'm not going to out-turn fight a Japanese plane 9 times out of 10, because they're some of the best turn fighters in the game. As an example. So, if I'm up against a bomber, obviously I'm going to be way more maneuverable than that. But I need to be careful of the back gunners. Right? So it really depends on the matchups. It depends on the matchups and the style of what you're playing. Oh, there always is, Atlas. It's just how it is. But yeah, Monday, if you want to play War Thunder, yeah. We can do that, David. Right, one more match, guys, and then we'll put off to the other games. I'm gonna do one more. I hope things are helping, by the way. Boom and zoom. So boom and zoom is altitude play. So what you'll typically do is you'll start up high, and then you'll suddenly drop the vehicle down in height. You'll go woo down, hence the zoom. And then you're going to go dung 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 dung, and you're going to attack them from above. If you're above an enemy, you've got advantage, generally speaking. Right? So you'll dive on in, your target's below you, you'll square up to them, and then you'll start pew-pewing into them, right? And then what you'll do is you'll then pull out of that, and you'll rise up. And that's going back up. Eddie, can you ready up, please? I'm waiting on someone ready up. And then once you come back up, you then are up again above them. And then you come back down again. And you're doing these loop-de-loops, basically, of up and down, up and down. That's boom and zoom in a nutshell. So you're trying to hit them, but you're trying to take advantage of being ahead on top of them, right? And then you want to get away and get that height again, and then come back and have another crack at them. And you're using that descent in height to give you a speed advantage to get the jump on them, if that makes sense, and then get away and then come back in. Think of it kind of as a bit more of a guerrilla tactic. Rather than sticking in the fight and weaving and turning and twisting, you're coming down, you're having a pop, right? You might do a little bit and then you're going to get out, right? And then you're going to come back and you're going to do it again, right? But you're using that initial dive in to give you the boom, like the go to get the fight going. And then getting out before they can slap you. That makes sense. But yeah, it's all about using height and speed to your advantage. I don't know what you mean by G50. What do you want about this? This is a Prem vehicle, mate. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Golden Eagles there and typoed for a second. The vehicles that are on the right-hand side of the tree are premiums, basically. This one's a weird one. I think this one got removed from the game, if I remember correctly. How do I get planes fast? Play good. It's as simple as that. The better you play, the faster you level up. The better you play, the faster you level. Prem time boosters, Prem vehicles, fully upgraded vehicles, play your precursor vehicles. There are strats to speed things up. But yeah, play good. It's stupid as that sounds. The better you are in match, the more you earn. That's the bit that comes from practice, Bob. Play objective. This is the thing. There's a lot of things you get rewarded for in matches. So taking enemies out, assisting other players in taking enemies out, destroying tanks, destroying bases, staying alive. There are like special awards for things like hitting a player and taking a player out first, being the last person to take a hit, taking out X number of players without dying. There's all these little badges, so to speak, that you can earn. Those give you extra earnings. So, if you're aware of what those are, that will tot up and give you bonus, basically. There's probably a mod for that, Atlas, if you go looking for it. It probably exists. But yeah, play to get the win. If you focus on playing to get the win and doing everything you can to help your teammates, that's a good starting point. Hi Martin, how you doing? There's also a mode in this game called Assault Mode, Bob. You may or may not be aware of it. Hey Deegan, you can get boosters via that. Once a day you can play and get a booster. Once for ground, once for air assault. Great way to train against AI. And it'll give you a booster each day. The better you survive, the better the booster will be. I've had jets for ages. Yeah, I've had jets for ages, Deegan. I've been playing 6 3s and 7s recently. Queuing for 7s is an ass, though, currently, because nobody's playing them currently. Yeah, it's going good, man. It's going good. We're going to be swapping game in a minute, though. We have got the last Starship to play today and a Death Stranding 2, which just came out. So we got lots going on. But yeah, it's been going good in War Thunder. We've got a lot done today. Been busy, busy bee. Nah, I'm not doing the nuke event. Nah, I'm ignoring it. It doesn't really appeal to me personally. The queue times for it are horrendous, especially if you want to play US. People are queuing for like an hour and a half just to get a single match, which is insane.
The enemy is winning.
So yeah, I'm not bothering, and I don't want to. I can't be bothered. I'd rather get my battle pass stuff done. So I'm just focusing on my usual stuff. And then we've just got a couple of new players that are in today, so we're just helping them out with new player stuff. Ooh. I'm not getting turned around here very easily. I've got critical damage. Yeah, that plane ain't staying up. I have lost the ability to fly that. That thing's going down. That thing was not keeping up enough to stay airborne, sadly. Alright, we're gonna swap up. We're gonna go get another vehicle. We'll get back in there. How have you been though, Deegan? Everything all good? But yeah, there's lots of things you could be doing, Ed and Bob. Like I say, we're leveling up. Lots of things you can do. There's a lot of different options. I'll say I will be doing a mini content series specifically on all this kind of stuff to help out, because there's a lot of people. You're not the only ones. There is a huge pool of people that don't know what to do. It's really difficult when you start this game because the tutorials are not very good. It can be overwhelming, and like I say, things like lacking in career XP, etc., could be very, very disadvantageous with staying alive. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Martin. Appreciate it. So it is one of those ones where you've got to soldier through a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna cover all this stuff to help people out because it is something I regularly run into. There's a lot of people that have this problem when they start. It's not the easiest to kind of get the balls going with. You've only got 10 carrots. Rip. That is what? Seriously, was it a cat? It must have been a cat or a fox or something that got into your. That is a lot of carrots to lose. Do you have like a camera on your greenhouse or something? I'm wondering if there's a way that you can like secure it better, maybe stop that from happening. I do have higher tier stuff, yeah, in the 11 range and plus, yes. You got some base damage, good, well done. Yeah, if you upgrade the vehicles, you'll be able to get better bombs equipped with a bigger tonnage. That will help you. The downside, though, is they will have effects on your maneuverability, so just bear that in mind if you're ever equipping a larger bomb set on a vehicle. There will be other stat implications to the vehicle. Yeah, there is a lot of grinding in this game. They have nerfed the grinding a lot. A couple of years ago, they took about 20% out of it across the board. And then they've recently taken a load of grinding off of the tier 6 and above planes. We do play as community, Quinn. I won't be playing any more matches after this today, but if you see me live, you are welcome to hop on in. There is also a ton of players within my community who play all day round. So again, you're welcome to go hang out with them too. We have a Discord if you want to kind of find matches and find people. Yeah, it might be worth checking the perimeter as well, Adam, just to make sure that you haven't got a breach somewhere in your wall. Right, I've lost the engine on that, so we're gonna go grab another one. But yeah, Quinn, we do hang out and play. I've not got any plans to play 11s though, as I say. We've been doing a lot of tier 4s and 5s recently. Yeah, I've been doing 6-3 and under mostly, Wolf. We've got some new players in that have literally just joined the game either today or this week, so just playing some matches and showing what can happen in low tier. I don't randomly add anyone, Quinn, but you're welcome to hop in. Lobby rules here, you do need to have it set so anyone can invite you for my lobbies. But yeah, if anybody wants to, like, put their in-game names in chat so you guys can kind of, like, gang up together and, you know, like, get a little group going, feel free. Feel free. Help people meet each other, you know, that are getting on and starting up. So I will be putting that new content out for people as well about the new player stuff. As I say, I'm sorry it's taking a while to do. I'm trying to pigeon doing it between IRL responsibilities. So I am getting there. There's going to come a point though where I'm probably going to have to start putting it all together and not planning it anymore. While I have got some people in the community that are collaborating with me on the tank side of things because I'm less well versed in that. Hey, how you doing, Naya? You okay? Everything all jazzy? We have a Discord. We do have one, Wolf. As I say, check the link tree in the bio. I just can't post it in chat because links are banned on that platform. Don't advertise and self-promo, dude. I absolutely despise bots that do that. Go away. I will also be banning the streamer that is allegedly interested. Sorry, different platform, guys. You can't see it. Usual bot spam BS.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Right. Any tips for 11-7? Can't really help you with that. I'm not really someone who plays Jets. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. Majority of matches will be an up tier in this game, Wolf. You can't avoid that. It's normally plus or minus 1. Normally is how this game works. That's normally how it works. That is normally how it works. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm having to block someone. Just give me a minute. Sorry. I've got to deal with this. The joys of morons. Right, okay. Infantry update? I mean, I didn't get to play it, sadly. I missed out due to time off. I don't mind the idea of the concept of it, though. Implementation can't really comment on. I haven't played it, so... Practice makes perfect, Quinn. You'll get there. Play and learn as much as you can. It will help you. Play also as well the enemy vehicles, and then you'll get a better understanding of how they function as well. It can be useful. This is one of the problems with people exclusively playing one set all the way up into max tier. You can end up with a bit of a vehicle knowledge deficit if you're not careful. So just bear that in mind when you're playing. Even if you just use a test drive just to try things out. It's worth doing. It can help out a lot. You'd be surprised. Right, let's see what we can do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to hit that. Oh, the joys. Be careful. I'm gonna try and... Ah, too slow. You alright, Matty? How are you? You're good? Yeah, we were just doing some low BR stuff. We're doing like 2 and under. I've been playing 6.3 primarily. That's my go-to at the moment. Yeah, you do well. Well done. Yeah, you're all good. I play a little of everything, really, to be honest. I don't have a preferred nation per se. I do a little of everything. I mean, I obviously got like a bit of a soft spot for the British set because that's kind of the stuff I've grown up with. But I play a little of everything. Right. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's what I say. Sometimes it takes a while for you to figure out what you want to do. It can take time. Yeah, sometimes you got to play around to figure out what works. For boats, I like the French set. Definitely. Right, let me go swap the game over. Let me go find the other game, alright? Give me a couple of minutes. Yeah, just trying to get the game to update. Oh, fair enough. Right, let me BRB, guys. It won't be long. I'm just gonna go check on my mom and yeah, we'll go play the last Starship. If you want to win a copy of that, obviously my Discord, go check that out. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute and we'll get on the next game. And then we'll get a couple of hours of Death Stranding later, alright? That'll be as fast as I can. Actually, hang on, what time is it now? Oh, sugar. It's nearly... okay, I'm gonna do Death Stranding then. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna do Death Stranding, guys. So I've seen the time and I'm a bit worried about things being like, right, we'll do the last Starship another day. No, it's fine, Ed. Happy to help anytime. We'll play again sometime, alright? Yeah, let's just go straight to Death Stranding, guys. Right, yeah, let me BRB a minute. Let me sort this out. I'll be as fast as I can.